and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State Drill Team Racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State Drill Teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State Drill Teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at NYS Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry. As a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs, we spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangrouapparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season, or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All late, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach golf packages like Myrtle Beach Golf Desk. Come experience the simple, easy, no-nonsense approach to your next Myrtle Beach golf vacation. Since 1991, Myrtle Beach Golf Desk has been saving you time and money on top-notch golf vacations. For small groups or large fire department events, start with Myrtle Beach to ensure that every aspect of your trip is perfect. Proud to be returning as a New York State Drill Team sponsor. Visit www.golfdesk.com for more information. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition.
What do you mean? Ready when you are.
Everybody, good evening tonight. Welcome to the State Old Fashioned for 2017 down here in Baldwin, home of the Tomcats, corner of Atlantic and Yale, in case you're in the area.
Attention all teams, report to the track now for the start of the tournament. All teams report to the track at this time.
So it's the epicenter right now of racing for the Old Fashioned. Tom Dudley Moran, B-truck driver for the Northlanders Pist Knockers. I got the guy that wears boots, ready to run hydrant for the Port Washington Roadrunners, Donald Smallwood, president of Nassau County. John Left Hook Doherty from the Westerners.
Good evening, everybody.
And Justin Russo, Farmingville Bandits.
What's going on?
It's going to be our on-scene reporter.
Oh boy.
So, coming into the old-fashioned state, we have a couple teams that have looked good all year. Number one, running on the program, Freeport Dead End Kids, coming off a 40 out of 40 performance at Bayville. And a couple other teams that could win it. So, what do you guys think about tonight?
Well, first off, it's a beautiful night for racing.
100%, 100%. Got a nice little breeze coming out of the, what's that, the southeast?
Yeah. You know, they ran a great drill for the cancer drill, so hopefully everything goes smooth tonight. But you know, Dead End Kids, it's hard to say they're not going to win. But you got Miller Place, you got Belmore, and to believe it or not, I wouldn't be surprised if Baldwin does a little something.
I was saying that to Dudley earlier. I think Baldwin's going to throw a couple of times in the mix here and really shake things up a little bit.
Well, here's the Achilles heel I see right away looking at it. Dead End Kids got to run number one. So sometimes when you're running, and if you look, it doesn't matter if it's old-fashioned, juniors, motorized. If you're in the back of the pack and there's no times and you can lay in, if you could lay in an 8:30 and be hose and know that that's going to get you 3 points, that's good.
Playing that racing game?
Dead End Kids got to go right now, throw the number up, and let everybody try to knock it down.
And then right behind them is Miller Place.
I was just going to say.
So now you get 2 bullets right in the front. And then you got other teams that are coming in. You also got Wynanch North Babylon that are running tonight that haven't run old-fashioned this year, correct?
No, they ran in Amityville.
All right, so they ran in Amityville. So
good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the 2017 New York State Volunteer Firemen's State Old-Fashioned Drill. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the Second Deputy Chief of the Baldwin Fire Department, Pete Ortez.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome all to our field. I want to wish all the teams good luck and thank you for coming out and participating tonight. I want to thank all the officials for coming out and doing their official stuff. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mary Jo Stuprich and singing the national anthem. If you guys would turn around, in the south corner of the field, that's where the flag is.
Oh, say, you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job there.
Awesome job.
At this time, I'd like to have a moment of silence for all departed brothers and sisters and all those serving overseas. Again, I'd like to wish everyone luck today. Good luck, all teams. Thanks for coming out.
So,
Gentlemen, start your sneakers!
so getting back to
Well, real quick, let me cut you off there, Donald. I don't want to be cut you
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
but hey. So, four guys on the radio right here. Let's go real quick. Predictions for tonight's drill. I'm going to do Justin Russo first. Win and the points.
Miller Place, 27.
Doherty.
I was actually going to say Miller Place in 26.
Donald.
Dead End Kids 35.
Dead End Kids.
35.
The first contest
Dead End
run
Kids,
today is the
28.
three-man ladder contest. The set record is 6.00 and is held by West Sable.
I think this is going to be a big part of them.
For those of you that have score sheets, get your pens and pencils. I'll give you the post entries. Number 6, the Limbrook Tumblers. Number 7, North Babylon Tail Draggers. And number 8, Point Lookout Smoking Seagulls.
Oh, the goals are out here today.
And he dropped
And
the
once more, number
He
6,
dropped the lead, though.
Winbrook Tumblers. Number 7,
Right.
North Babylon Tail Draggers. And number 8, Point Lookout Smoking Seagulls.
Well, there's 3 jerseys I got to grab tonight. You
Yeah,
got
right.
Wine Dance and Tail Draggers. And
First team
I
on the
need
line will be number 1 on your programs, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
So coming to the line, Freeport, between them and Miller Place being 1 and 2, you got to run like you're running at practice and just run
There
your
is
shots.
overtime in the tournament tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess you want to go out there and run your practice run, but I mean, you got to realize you want to put up a time that you really want to put up your time for to put some pressure on these teams behind you.
Okay, guys, what's overtime?
In this, 10.
10.
Tell you what, man.
All right, best time of the year in old-fashioned 3-man, 7:08 by Freeport. So let's see what they do here.
Good start,
off.
all 3 out together.
First man's on, second man clean,
Third man
third
off.
man's up there.
4:40.
Not bad.
Clean run.
That's it. That's all they want to do
They're
all
going to be
day.
happy with that.
I had a 695.
It's going to be close.
Time for Freeport, 6.92. 6.92. On the line,
right.
number 2 on your programs, the Extinguishers from Miller Place.
I think
many teams out there that could
I think
beat that.
I think everybody watching that run was methodical, did their job, and just put that number up there.
I mean,
That's going to be tough for them to beat right here.
Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be close.
A couple of years ago, it wasn't.
To be honest,
Different
I thought
team,
the
different
third
team.
man left a little late. Little place on the line. Off they go. First
First
man
man's
up.
up. Second man's on.
Third man on.
man's right on his heels.
440 off. First man
man
slips.
slipped.
Definitely not how they wanted to start that day.
Nope.
You know, we sitting here and we talked about Miller Place, we talked about Freeport, we even talked about Baldwin, but can't forget about Belmore back there.
Time for Miller Place, 8.75.
They can-
8.75.
But you talk about
they can run
On the
Belmore.
line to be number
They can
3
run
on
those
your
events.
programs,
They can run the old
the Plainsmen from Plainview.
If they could come out of ladders with, I'd say, about 5 points to hang with Freeport and
They're in
Miller
the hunt.
Place, they're in the hunt.
Uh-huh.
Because anything can
They're,
happen.
they're back in the catbird seat and say, okay, this is what I can do. And I can't run a 650, but can they run a 715 and get themselves in the mix?
Plainview. First man on. Second man slows up on his mount.
Slowly on.
He was doing a fun run, like they have, I think.
And completion.
They completed it.
It's going to be overtime.
Like I said, I just don't. I don't think anybody in the lineup card's got.
Overtime for Plainview. Overtime.
No, I think your 2 sixes, if anybody.
On
is
the
gonna
line
be
to be
the
number
first
4 on your programs, the Oakneckers from Bayville.
But-
Oh, we skipped 2. All right, number 6 on your programs, the Tumblers from Lynbrook.
I was just going to say, we haven't seen Lynbrook much lately, so we don't know what they're going to put up.
I think this might be their first drill. Were they out at the first?
Here?
I think they were out of the drill this year because I remember seeing Andrew.
They
out
were
there.
at the Baldwin
Yeah.
drill,
Yes,
the
they
first
were.
one of the year.
Yes, they were.
But they weren't at the county.
Yeah, I just don't think anybody's got that 6 in them to beat that in this lineup. All right, Lynbrook's off.
First man on.
Second
Third.
man's in. Andrew's up. Second man
Second man got
slips.
right in his way. Oh, going up.
Main thing here is try and complete the run. If you slip,
Yes.
try and hurry up and get it done.
Overtime for Lynbrook. Overtime.
I mean, you got overtime, but
On the line to be
No.
number 7 on your programs, the Tail Joggers from North Babylon.
But also, if a 750 scores second place, that's what you got to look at. And you also got the Tomcats that they run motorized. If they bang out a 7 flat,
That third man is.
he's
you know,
fast.
it's-
And the
he's
two
a-
and the 2 brothers that are running first and second
Yep.
man.
North Babylon's off. First man slips right on his mount. He told the rung.
Get up there, complete the event.
might be an overtime.
You're almost playing the battalion game in this drill.
No time for
Exactly.
North Babylon.
That's what I'm saying.
Beta Crescent
Complete the run
Hole
as fast as
1301.
Most likely, you're going to score points.
Better? All right, awesome.
There you are.
The
On the line,
Baldwin.
your host for tonight's tournament, number 11 on your programs, the Tomcats from Baldwin.
So you guys were saying there's some brothers on this? Or?
First and second man are brothers.
Okay, all right. I
I'll
guess
tell
the
you, these
second man's
guys,
older.
these guys can run the old-fashioned events too. You know, they're no slouches to this. They've been running it for a while. You know, they know the deal.
90s Pissonockers made out pretty good with 2 brothers running first and second man and a cousin running third man.
Tell you what, man, the last couple of years, Baldwin's had the
There they
young
go.
guys come in.
They're off.
They made
They're
some
up.
big strides.
Third man coming in good.
You got a run going.
Oh, there you go.
Nice recovery by the first man. He got a little, he
Nice.
lost his hands and he got right
25.
back on.
The third man didn't really have a jump. He climbed all the way past the rung and then grabbed it.
Time for Baldwin.
Yeah.
7.27. 7:27.
The
On
key's
the
going
line
to
to be
be.
number 12 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Albertson.
Just
He's
say
going to be
it.
scoring in every single event here. You're
By the
gonna
way,
have to
if-
score in every single event.
If anybody's out there listening and you're in a group somewhere that Justin's in and he's accidentally post a video of, a great Farmingville Juniors Day, we'd like to apologize now.
All right, Albertson Slowpokes on the line. Their first state drill in years.
All right, third man's coming down.
All young
First man
guys.
up.
Nice smooth run going. That's
we
going to
go.
get them some points.
Little trouble getting off the ladder for the first man, but you know what? Those guys all had sunglasses on.
Time for Alberton, 7.60.
Run
760.
Running into the sunset.
On the line, number 13 on your programs, the ball breakers from Belmore.
That's definitely going to score some points for them.
Albertson's going to be very happy with that. They've been working their butts off at practice.
And they've been coming to every single motorized tournament as well, too.
They're trying to get out there every drill. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Baldwin coming to the line. We got Jay's going to start him. Rule book right in the pocket. Fat wad of money,
Their
just in
first
case.
day out from the season, I was talking to the chief, and they said they haven't been out since 1985.
Yeah.
That was Alberton.
Yeah.
Albertson.
Wow.
Nice smooth start. Everyone's
Third
got
man's
sunglasses on here.
They're going to be happy
Yes.
with that, too.
They're gonna be happy
in
with
the
that
mix.
score.
I don't know.
All right.
That might be third place.
Time for Belmore, 7.78. 778.
Sitting in fifth.
On the line will be number 14
fourth
on
right
your
now.
programs,
Just missed
the
out.
inmates from Seaford.
Sitting in fourth place right now.
Well, they got at least a point. Seaford is last team on the line.
Well, they definitely had a ladder climber coming down and helping them out, from what I hear. I heard JoJo's been going down trying to give him a hand, working out some
Seaford's on.
kinks out of some stuff.
Well,
Second
man
man slipped
slip.
on his second step.
JoJo, that's just a good
Coming up
resident
and completing.
helping out his local fire department. I think we all know that.
Where's that for Seaford?
Yes, it is.
Time for Seaford, 8.71. 871.
What was that fifth place score on there? 860?
I see an 8:15 in there by Miller Place.
If Miller Place squeaks out a point here, that's definitely going to be big down the road.
It is.
Oh,
Miller
yeah.
Place does get a point in here, I
Yeah,
think.
it's definitely going to be big
Yep.
coming down.
All right, we're going to wait for the official results from Rouse up there. But overall, I mean, Freeport comes out, throws up a 6.
6-9.
You got to chase it.
Yep.
Have a good day, you know?
Tell you what, Albertson, they're going to be doing cartwheels back to the camp.
Oh, yeah.
Third place. But
The key is going to
third.
be like you said, Donald. Get on there, complete all the events, no matter what. You're going to have overtime today, but you need to complete all these events.
Yep.
As quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Move the equipment. Results of the three-man ladder contest. First place, 5 points. Number 1, Freeport. Second place, 4 points. Number 11, Baldwin. Third place, 3 points. Number 12, Albertson. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 13, Belmore. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 14, Seaford.
All right, so Miller Place doesn't get anything out of that.
Didn't squeak out a point out of that one?
Seaford got the 5th place in that.
Oh, they did squeak, yeah.
Miller Place was 875. He had it written wrong. Okay.
So
That's big. It's a 5-point lead.
a 5-point lead in a tournament like this. Now, one, I think it gives Freeport a little jitters out of the box there that they got their,
Oh,
they
yeah.
went out, they ran their shot, they got their 5 points. Now you just got to continue on it, because now, if Miller Place, like everybody thinks, is the best second or the next best team here, now they're chasing 5. But one event you blow, either way or the other, you're either down 10 or you're tied with dead end kids.
It's big. That's the problem, because the person that's going to be on your heels is going to be right on your heels
Yeah.
with that. So you miss an event and they scoring it, you know.
Local
Okay.
committee, please, to take the ladder down.
And not a lot of teams being here. Even if you mess up, you could still squeak out a point or two, and that's going to be big down the road.
Exactly. You know, in these small contests, like, you know, Donald can tell you, like, you know, we battle back and forth in motorized, especially in the counties, and like,
yeah.
you know, you slip up in one event, it makes a world of a difference when you don't have teams coming in getting those tweeners and everything else. You know, I mean, it's tough. It's tough to run a race like that. You got to be able to score in every single event.
And
This is big.
You're going into running ladder, and you think about running ladder, how could we not get no points? All right, a grasp and hold, we can't. Maybe the cart's out of ladder, or we dig on the wrong side of the yellow. But even if you dig and it's not the perfect, you got to climb through it. Even if you slip, climb through, because you might get those 3 points.
Exactly.
That's going to help you out.
You got-
And
it's big. That's the problem, because the person that's going to be on your heels is going to be right on your heels with that. So you miss an event and they scoring it, you know. You got to Definitely. Fred, you want to pay some bills while they get this all set up?
You got time.
You got time.
Take the ladder down and put up the safety rope.
Yeah. All right, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back to you. We're running ladder.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company.
Is the running hook and ladder contest, otherwise known as cart ladder. The state record is 6.99, and it's held by Spencer Ford. First team on the line will be #1 on your programs, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
All right, back here live at Baldwin, State Old Fashioned, coming into cart ladder here. Freeport coming off a big 5 points in three-man ladder with a
92.
Tell you what, they look very calm as a team. They're
calm, cool, and collective.
I mean, after the 40 last week, what else did they got to lose, you know?
Last week they ran a 794 in running ladder, so
I was just trying to pull that up.
Yeah, they ran a 794 this year, and Miller Place ran an 889 at Amityville to take first this year. So
all right.
You gotta think if they put up a 7, they're gonna be very happy.
You got the white flag, doing the call off, and they're off.
Got some speed on that card.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Moving. Perfect ladder. 480 in the ground. And he
they're going to be
nice
real
run.
happy.
Real happy.
I had 771.
Yeah, that's exactly how they wanted to start that.
Probably about 3 foot over the yellow line.
Time for Freeport, 7.67.
Yeah.
Wow.
767.
Nice time to put up right there.
On line to be #2 on your programs, the Extinguishers from Miller Place.
Well, they came to play.
Yes, they did.
They got 3 guys up there on the buttons there. Chappie, currently of Syosset.
Ish.
And Dave Baer from Freeport, and Robbie Scarangella, my teammate there from North Lindy.
He's
You
from
know
North
what?
Lindy this week?
If they,
North
think if
Babylon, West Islip, whoever. Maybe Wynetch will go next. I don't know.
I mean, maybe someone knows a little bit more about this. The ladder just doesn't seem like it fits that climber for
Donald Keith Rowan there. He's a tall guy. They had Randy Hassel climb for a lot of years. He wasn't the same build.
Here we go, Miller Place. Big shot.
Big.
They're in.
He's eating it up. Oh, he
Just got caught a little bit.
Little
That's
stutter
an
on the
eight.
bang.
still going to be a good run, though.
8-16.
I had an 8-12.
Donald's probably right.
Time for Miller Place. 8.25.
And
8.25.
we're both off.
But this is what it's going to be. You're
On the
gonna
line
have
to be
to
number 3 on your
score it.
programs, the Plainsman from Plainview.
But now, if Baldwin comes down and runs an 8:05, running off an aluminum ladder that they run with, now you gotta. If they get 4, now you're chasing 6. It's just we gotta see how the event runs out here.
I'm very surprised Plainview's running cart ladder here. They normally don't run ladders. They're normally just a hose team.
But they're taking a page out of Miller Place there with the guy under the cart holding it back.
I guess it's a state tournament. Can't hold anything back.
That's right. Bobby Boucher.
The digger on this side isn't holding the cart. He's only holding the handle.
I see that.
Yeah. That's.
Hey, he's going hot. Ooh.
Oh,
Oops. Ladder
out a
skips a
little
little bit.
all right.
But he finishes it.
Kind of switched hands at the top.
I thought he was going to grab at the other. And
Yeah.
He switched
I had a
it.
10-14.
That happens a lot in the juniors. Kid
Probably
switches
10-2.
hands at the last.
Time for Plainview. 10.37.
Oof.
10.37.
Samsonite, I was way off.
Just going back
On
to
the line to be number 6 on your programs, the Tumblers from Lindbrook.
Just going back to Freeport's run a little bit. I mean, that kid being so tall. I mean, you see the grab at the top.
Yeah.
He pretty much he's on his jump step, and his arm, he wraps it around the top.
He
kind of
goes over the top.
Yeah.
And it's just, we've been friendly with them for a couple of years, and we tried to give them Anthony Rock's ladder because he's kind of the same build as Anthony Rock.
He had a 7 set, right?
But he's climbing a ladder that probably not built for him. Not the right spacing, but they still got the cart down there in a hurry,
Right, here comes Lindbrook.
ready to tumble.
Trucking.
They're moving. Oof.
Now,
Ladder was quick to the arch on that one.
I had a 9-8.
Yeah, I had 978. That's going to be decent. It'll probably take points.
Just a little slip on the
Time for
mount.
Lindbrook. 9.85. 9.85. On the line to be number 7 on your programs, the Tail Draggers from North Babylon.
Told you it was a 9.85.
He got one right. He's all happy.
Be the only one all night.
But you know what? You go back to Freeport's run. Like they hustled down there,
Cart was moving.
moved it, and maybe could have run a 7.4, but run a 7.6 when you know that nobody's going to run a 7.4, 7.5.
Well, no one's run it this year.
Yeah.
No one's run that time this year. So
run a number that is probably
practice
on the
shot.
top of the bubble, and that you've been running.
Yep.
And then let's see who can beat it.
All right, North Babylon off.
North Babylon coming down. They're in.
Not
Climbers
bad.
on.
He was on it and going.
Lost it a little bit.
Kind of lost his hands a little bit there.
I had a 9.8.
Time for North Babylon. 9.88. 9.88.
Just beat out the 985.
All right, Baldwin.
On the line number 11 on your programs, the Tomcats from Baldwin.
Baldwin coming up to the line here. Look like they got a lot of youth on this front of this cart here.
Well, the main thing is you got to get a lot of speed on that cart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we learned a lot when I was in Roslyn. Just watching the Teddy's boys. They have 6 guys on that cart.
Speedsters.
And then once we finally were like, oh man, maybe we should add 2 guys. And
Yeah.
sure enough, we started catching up to them. You know, you got to get those speed guys out there.
Yep, absolutely.
And Baldwin, they've had a bunch of young guys the last couple of years. You know,
those guys with fast carts always had the ropes on the cart.
Yep.
Because they always had his fast guy. So I always say, ladies and gentlemen, old-fashioned favors the fat guy. You can run nozzle. You can run some key spots.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, well-fed.
They're coming down, moving.
And he's going.
Oh. He lost his hands right
twice
before the top.
At a 9:36 though.
Yeah.
Still gonna score, but.
So what do you see?
Andrew Rome had a 9:15.
Time for Baldwin, 9.32, 9:32.
That slips in there, though.
On the line to be number 12 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Albertson.
So, as the inside reported, Donald, what do you think out of Albertson, seeing them run, and what do you think they could do?
Like I said, they've been working real hard from day one. You know, I've been down to a bunch of practices. I know Phil Curry's been down to a bunch of practices. They've been down there with us, Manhasset, Carl Place. You know, so we've been teaching them. They've been working hard. It looks like they got a different ladder than what they've been running with.
It's got wheels on it.
Yeah, they had one from Mineola. I guess that one wasn't cutting the mustard. So
after 3 points and 3 men, you know they're going to want to follow it up.
I wish those two front guys on the cart
were stretched out a little bit. Yeah,
you know, but they're trucking.
A little deep for running
he's
ladder.
Climbing it.
He's climbing through it.
Bit of a straight ladder.
See, you're allowed to take the cart out after the first man 3-man line, 50 feet out.
Time for Albertson, 9.91, 9:91.
So
on line number 13 on your programs, the Ball Breakers from Belmore.
They kept that ladder in the car for a while. And to be honest, I was kind of scared that they were going to go under the arch.
I think they kept it in past the safety. They were in past the safety, and then finally, you know, ripped the ladder out, put it in the ground, and they were probably about 2 feet inside the perfect ladder line now.
If it was me, I would have had it out right before the target line and a quick dig just over the yellow.
Give them that staircase that they could eat up.
Exactly. You got to figure, you're closer to the yellow, you got a faster dig. Here comes Belmore.
Moving down.
Cart's moving too.
There you go.
It's a nice ladder.
On the slam, he got sucked right into the ladder.
We apologize for those of you at home.
If anyone
might have heard that.
Time for Belmore, 9.98, 9:98. On the line number 14 on your programs, the inmates from Seaford.
For those of you that might have been listening at home, Donald has a Rangers koozie drinking his Gatorade, and Jay had asked her, he said, what is that, a runt cooler? You know, from one of the other teams that Port Washington used to have. So, you know, you might have heard something different at home. So, just to clarify, guys.
Yeah.
And ladies and
so right now we got Freeport, Miller Place, Baldwin, Limbrook, North Babylon right now, with Seaford on the line.
I bet you Seaford puts up a shot.
You know, they're hoping to.
At least top 5.
They only have 2 horses.
A lot of guys on that ladder, though. Oh, he's moving.
On and go. You got that, kid.
Get it in.
Oh, he's going to be happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's going to
fit
squeeze in.
Even with the little stumble, just getting his hand around the bottom.
I had 39. I hit it a little early because he came up over the rope.
Up and over, yeah.
Time for Seaford, 9.40, 9:40.
I was close.
You weren't that early.
Well, either that or the guys need
Does that
glasses
fit in there, Fred?
so.
Yeah, it's definitely coming in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Freeport.
All in all, I mean,
that's third place.
Freeport is doing their job, putting up a time and having people chase them right now.
That's 4th place.
That's what they came here to do.
Freeport 767. You had Miller Place's 825, and then
there's a 9-3 in there, I believe.
Baldwin's 932, and then that 940, and 5th should be that 9. I can't see it. 85 by Lindbergh.
All right, so Freeport's starting out of the day 10 out of 10 out of ladders right now.
Miller Place picking up a big 4 to get themselves on the board after a mishap in 3-man.
You know something? Baldwin is
7 points.
Is right on him with 7 points.
Move the equipment. Results of the running hook and ladder contest. First place, 5 points. Number 1, Freeport. Second place, 4 points. Number 2, Miller Place. Third place, 3 points. Number 11, Baldwin. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 14, Seaford. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 6, Lindbrook. Total points after the completion of the ladder contest: Freeport 10, Miller Place 4, Lindbrook 1, Baldwin 7, Albertson 3, Belmore 2, Seaford 3. Now it's a good chance to all local committee, general judges, and grievance committee to the track for the water test. That's a good chance to get something to eat: a good hamburger, hot dog, cheeseburger, cold beer, cold soda, cold pop, cold water, and whatever delicacies else they have over at the refreshment stand while they're doing the water test.
So before we go to the water test here, like I said, Freeport 10 out of 10. They're putting the numbers up, running out of the 1 spot. Baldwin, who's figuring in right now and is kind of the buffer between them and Miller Place.
Yep.
The team's out there with points. We're going to let Fred play some bills. We'll do the water test. We come back. We'll talk a little bit of tomorrow, the pre-state at Hempstead. We'll talk about that a little bit. And return back to us here, Baldwin, at the State Old-Fashioned Drill 2017.
All right, thanks, Doug.
See you soon.
The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry. As a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs, we spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services, including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangrouapparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season, or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robertson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach golf packages like Myrtle Beach Golf Desk. Come experience the simple, easy, no-nonsense approach to your next Myrtle Beach golf vacation. Since 1991, Myrtle Beach Golf Desk has been saving you time and money on top-notch golf vacations. For small groups or large fire department events, start with Myrtle Beach to ensure that every aspect of your trip is perfect. Proud to be returning as a New York State Drill Team sponsor. Visit www.golfdesk.com for more information. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hi-Ets boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, Hi-Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. Hi-Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, Hi-Tech also provides quality products including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry. As a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs, we spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangroup.apparel.com. TitanGroupApparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season, or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All late, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action.
Alright everybody, we're back here at the State Old Fashioned. Getting ready, we're playing around with the water here a little bit. Once again, myself, Donald Smallwood, Port Washington, Justin Russo, Farmingville, and John Doherty, wherever he is there. I think he's doing a couple of reps.
Yeah, he's out there testing some water. He's part of the rules committee. So,
he's swinging, swinging a watch, being close.
What he's got to do.
Looks like he's doing a lot of talking to me, but
he's
part of the game, right?
He's wearing a black medium shirt,
Medium husky.
Me and Donald know that we're double X guys.
Oh yeah.
Justin, you're still young. You're probably still in like a large or some shit.
Oh, extra large, but
I think Chappie actually came to realize that he belonged in a 2X.
Yeah.
Not ground beef stuffed in a sausage skin,
Oh man. All right, so back to the drill. Freeport taking 10 out of 10. Baldwin close behind them with 7. And then the next closest being Miller Place. What do you see happening here?
Again, I feel like Freeport is right now running their shot, but not running their heavy shot. They're just running their shot to know that they need a number. They need a number, and they're putting a number up that's for 5.
But that's all they need.
But that's you got.
Don't need to go
you
crazy
got.
trying to break
Hey,
records.
you think about it.
Donald, go a little closer.
You got 10 out of 40.
Yeah.
I think now is when you really get to play the racing game, though, because ladders, it's kind of you run. Cart hose, you come down, and it's, are we going to turn the water on at 1 coupling, at 1.5, at second coupling? You get to play the racing game a little more and go for that 10, go for that 11, go for that 12. And that's when a team like Baldwin, who's in the back of the pack, can kind of see what happens and then play the game.
Anything that you're running right now with a cart that you can't really, it's not efficiency replacement where you're going right for the water, where you're playing that little game, you're playing it right on the cusp. And if you, a different thing to do at 470 water to 460 water is, it's a totally different thing. So, again, we got to figure out what the water's going to be.
I can guarantee you Belmore is going to try and knock it out of the park, try and make their mark tonight, because they're great in the hose events. They're run great, especially at cart hose if they put it all together.
But
so I think they're trying to make some noise. It's either right now they got to make a move.
But you've never flipped the table, or I haven't, or Justin probably hasn't. But if you're in the back at that, I keep saying the catbird spot of Belmore, if you're coming down and there's nothing, do you still run that shot?
There's only 12s on the board. You're not going to go for that 10. You got to go for that mid 11.
And Jay is smart enough to know that.
He'll play the racing game.
But they definitely want to put up a shot to try and get back in this thing.
But do you look at somebody running a 13, let's just say Miller Place or Freeport has a 13, and you want to beat that, do you still try to go for the 10 and not just say, hey, I can get the 11 and get 5 points, and then you don't get it and you run a 19?
Well, right now, Belmore needs to get more points. And they've never been a ladder team. They've always been a hose team. When they won the state drill a couple years ago, they came out of ladders with, I believe
it was a little more than a handful. I want to say 6 or 7.
7 or 10 points or something like that.
But I did that drill out in Ridge, and I remember kept saying to Jay at that point, I'm like, hey, run your shots.
Exactly.
And I'm like, don't go above. Anybody that's run racing knows that, hey, if you can run a 535 in B ladder, you can't run a 5.0. So run your 535, and if you happen to get 2 points, that he should be happy. And the next week you come out, you're on a 529, you're ecstatic. That's why sometimes you look at a tournament and you see teams celebrating, and you're like, oh, they only ran a 529. Well, you know what? That 529 is the best that those 4 guys on the back and the driver included have done. You can never push it. It's a fine line, and I'll tell you that as a driver. It is a fine line how far you can push something. You can only push it so much and say, hey, you know what? Sometimes I've dropped Chris Connell at the hydrant. I'm like, I don't think he's going to get it. But he got it because it was just that little bit that went from a 245 to a 235 handle, and let's say we ran a 790, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I didn't think he would get it. So you can only run so much above your head, so to speak.
And the same thing falls into old fashioned, you know.
Yeah, so now you're only dealing with a handful of teams, and you know, okay, so Freeport's in the first spot, and they got 10 points right now. So come down, run your cart hose shot, whatever that may be. I don't know what their number is. But even if you are 3/10 off of what your best shot is, you're happy. If you're 10 or you're a second and a half off, you're not too happy. But you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to develop behind you. That's why I said earlier, if you're in the back of the pack and there's nothing out there, lay in a shot. Sometimes teams don't lay in a shot. They just try to do what they can do.
Yeah. Out of all the events, this is the one where you start playing with the time.
Because you can figure out when to put the water on it.
Exactly. Yep. Most of the time you have the guy up there with the stopwatch waiting to drop the handle. You know, every other event, you're dropping the handle as soon as possible. So, you know, everyone's out there. I see Jay out there playing with his watch. I see Mouse over by the fence. You know, so they're all gearing up to do.
But you
start
could
thinking what they're going to do.
You could also have that stopwatch, and maybe your guys are lollygagging up at the top end and saying, okay, where is the line coming up to me? John Doherty's going to come in here and he's going to tell us about the water. But you know, even if you say this is the number.
Your attention, please.
Here's the time.
The time of the water will be 4.71 through 144 feet, 6 inches of 2 1/2 inch sounding hose with a 3/4 inch nozzle tip.
All right.
So now you got to play into the 4, like we just said. I said, what is the difference between 470 and 460 water? So now the teams are back there and say, okay, we got to do this. We have to adjust it this way. And you're going to see as the teams come down. So I'm sure Freeport knows what they want to do with 4.7 water. I'm sure Miller Place knows what they want to do with 4.7 water. And then everybody else is going to fall into line and say, okay, maybe if one team blows out or one team doesn't get there, you know, the nozzle man, the big thing here is the nozzle man is not changing his run, whether it's 460, 470. It's not like you're getting off a B or a C truck and you're looking for the cup, like you're doing bad stop, you're doing hard stopping steps, you're past it, you're doing it. You know, you're still coming up and where do I want to be in this contest? So that's what the teams you have to look. And again, Freeport again can run here, run their shot, throw the number up, and then see what happens behind them.
Real quick, last week Freeport ran an 11.99 for the first place time, and the week before at Amityville, Miller Place ran an 11.37 for the best time of the year so far in running hose.
And ladies and gentlemen, that man has that written on a napkin. He does not have the use of an iPhone.
I did that at work today at Babylon Central. Thanks, Mike, for letting me do that.
Good job.
You know?
Good job.
I had to do something today at work.
Thanks to Mike Vicino, member of the Lyndhurst Snails, who's the climber for many years. He was in the Race for Glory. However, he did win his first tournament as a member of the Pistonakas.
Yeah, see, there it is.
Ridge Drill. Just throwing that out there.
He said he's listening. He's at work right now. He told me to give you a kiss from him. So.
Well, I hope it's an open mouth kiss.
Yeah, Freeport wants to come down here right now and just run their practice run.
Exactly.
Their smooth practice run right here. Nothing too over-aggressive here, I think.
I say you don't go for the 10, you go for the mid-11 and make everybody else run it.
Well, like you said, I mean, what's the
11:37 time
exactly, so you don't have to go for the 10.
I see him going for 11:50, nice and smooth.
Put some pressure on Miller Place to run that number.
And
but
Belmore.
You also got to realize, Belmore, you got Baldwin. You got Baldwin behind him, too.
Because this is still one of the events that technically you know, once you start going into the replacement events, that's when it's a whole
This is the
nother
most
hit.
similar to motorized, you're
Exactly.
saying, right? Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And Baldwin being a motorized team every week, this is very similar to what they usually do.
The next contest we run is the running hose contest, otherwise known as cart hose. State record is 10.30, and it's held by Miller Place. First team on the line to be number 1 on your programs, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
So for those of you who don't know, Chappie just came over and took his stopwatch away from Doherty, so we can't give you some times, but he's got a replacement.
He's timing hose.
That's it.
He's timing hose.
He's actually timing for when the Signal 8 or food will be coming out, so we'll let you guys know when he gets a hamburger.
I think
in his
they're a
mouth.
little
Easy, that's a future knocker right there, isn't
I think they're a little far up the course for timing water, but I mean, we'll see how that works out. I'm going to try to get some stick times for everybody, see what we're working with here.
See what they're
And I'm
going
sure
for.
everybody behind Freeport is doing the same as well.
They want to see when they go for it.
You got Dan Solano, Chappie, and Rizzo timing water, so I trust Dan Solano.
Little bit of sun coming into play here if you're running nozzle
Oh yeah.
on this sun setting here.
All right, Freeport's
They're
off.
Cart's booking.
Oh yeah. Coming down. Koopman. Smooth brake. Clean nozzle.
Conservative.
All right, a little high on the target.
Yeah.
Came back down on it.
They didn't throw it crazy. They threw
No.
it high 6'9", I had. So.
He was high right at first, came down.
Time for Freeport. 12.07. 12.07.
I think that leaves a lot
On
of
to be
room.
number 2 on your programs, the extinguishers from Miller Place.
Oh yeah.
I think they went for that mid-11 like you were saying, but the target
little
hit
wash.
just wasn't there.
If he hit that first water,
You're talking mid-11s. You're
11.5,
talking mid-11. Yeah,
Maybe 11.3.
100%.
That might leave a lot of room, but you got to also think that's going to take points the way the numbers have been so far today.
Yeah, it is,
It's
but-
definitely going to score, which when people are chasing them, if they keep scoring, it's hard to catch.
Phil Curry over here said he had 11.11 on the flat first water.
There you
see, that
go.
would've been a
I'm
heavy
sure they
number.
shot for that 11 number, like Justin was saying. I just, I think the target hit, it came down to target hit, which was a little up and to the right, left.
Yeah, a little bit. He was at the top,
Yeah.
but you also
correct.
you also have to understand that if nobody from other teams are down here watching, they think that's the number.
Okay.
So now they're going to try to say, okay, we turn on at this, and we're going to run a 12.50 so that we can be in the money instead of trying to be 11.50 where they can be more points.
See, that's where hose comes into play. As far as ladders, you could just run your shot. Now hoses, you're watching the other teams.
Exactly.
And Freeport running first. Miller Place is going to take advantage of it. Belmore
And Baldwin probably.
and Baldwin. Exactly.
All right, Miller Place has the course. They're going through that call-off.
Can't count out Plainview, though. They placed top 5 in both drills so far.
Yeah.
Miller Place is off.
We're going to see how it fields out right now.
They threw
All right,
this.
Rouse snaps the
Whoa,
stick
they
at
threw that
540.
stick early. They're going
540.
for it.
It's
He's
coming.
got it.
He's on.
Clean
On it.
nozzle.
Down. Got it.
He was
Oh,
low
that's,
right.
I think that's coming in under Freeport's number,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, definitely under Freeport's, but it still wasn't that clean of a target hit.
No,
It
no, no.
looked like the spray was kind of all over.
Yeah.
Time for Miller Place. 11.50.
Yep.
11.50.
That's exactly what they wanted to do and come down here.
And that's what
On
the
line to be number 3 on your programs, the Plainsmen from Plainview.
And if you're Miller Place, you want 3 more 11s to be thrown up there now.
Yeah.
We had 10.50.
Over
10.
11.50.
Yeah, I had 11. I had 11 through the target.
So
on
they,
that.
they were going for it. They were going
Oh,
to
yeah.
stick it
They threw
to
that
everybody.
real early. Yep.
I had 1040 on the stick.
Hey.
I mean 540, Justin.
And give them credit. They were looking to put a real heavy number in, and then hoping to get a couple of guys in between.
Screeners, exactly. 12-0 is, it's a decent run, but there's definitely teams, especially Belmore back there, that could get in between or even beat.
I think Belmore is looking at those 2 times and salivating.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully
I just
don't
feel every
salivate too much.
Yeah, exactly. I also feel that Belmore, like, they run it. Jay knows his hose. He knows what the deal is. He knows what his time is. He knows what he wants to throw the stick into. He's got 2 good teams before him to see what they're throwing the stick in, seeing their set times. I mean, both of these guys have plenty of time up here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like I said, Steve from Miller Place, he threw that stick crazy, and he
Yeah.
still had time
still
up
had
here
plenty
at the
of time.
nozzle.
Yeah, that car was moving.
That's with 4.7 water, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got Plainview on the line now.
And I don't think either one of the nozzlemen in either 2 of those teams was rushing. They had plenty of setup time.
Plainview coming down. Another cart that's moving. 4 guys on it.
Little slow stick. And they're all right
got
at the
long
nozzle
hose,
line.
really long hose. But best target hit so far.
Decent target hit. This nozzleman's been running with them for years. I always see this guy out there.
Never giving you a shirt.
I got one.
Would you get a
Time
7?
for Plainview. 13.03. 13.03.
You know, I know a lot.
Number 6 on your programs. The tumbler is from Glenbrook.
Like you said, they threw the stick a little later, and that definitely affected their
I don't know if they
overall time.
I don't know if they run the second coupling on the floor. It looked like it was a little past the second coupling.
They,
to be honest,
they
I had
looked like they waited.
I had about 7 seconds on the stick. So, I mean, so far, I mean, Miller Place has thrown their stick the quickest, and it shows. Even with a wash the target, but I mean, it shows. You know, the time. You know, and they had plenty of time up there. He had plenty of time to set, get a good target hit.
Absolutely.
And like I said earlier, after this contest and the next contest, then you're relying on. You can't really decide when you're going to throw the stick.
Then you have to run your run.
Then you got to run your run. So that plays into a whole big game.
Yeah. I said, you know, running hose replacement. I mean, there's certain teams that run it some way, certain teams that run it the other way. You know, but like you said, this is a timed event. You know, what you can throw this stick in.
Yep.
I just also got to remember we're missing a few teams. We're missing Locust Valley that's been out, Bayville, Amityville.
You, like I said earlier, you're running basically a battalion drill.
Yeah.
Way past the second coupling on the floor.
What's coming
Still
through?
time. Still time.
Oh. I knew that was coming.
Oh,
all right,
all over
so
the computer.
Everybody here got wet except
Everybody
me,
is
so
wet.
I'm going to take that one. Fred, how we doing?
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, no,
Doug, can you grab that for me?
Time for Glenbrook. 14.52. 14.52.
The mic.
4 teams into the hose contest, and they're already wet at this point.
On the line will be number 7 on your programs. The tail joggers from North Babylon.
Wait till the replacement event.
Oh, boy.
Six shot, Andrew.
Yep.
We're going to need an interview on that one. Justin, grab Andrew. Tell him what happened up at the target, please.
All right, real quick. They want to know what happened there. They're soaking wet right now. What happened?
Just didn't have the nozzle all the way. Didn't have good control of it, so went loose a little bit.
Well,
right,
he's got to pin it next time.
You still completed it, so there you go.
I think a problem was too the dummy length was right in front of the nozzle. I think he was trying to pick it up and hold it over the dummy nozzle.
That breaker's got to toss that thing.
Yeah, a breaker leavking it in the way.
He left it right in front of the nozzle there. Well,
Tell you what, it felt good though.
yeah, it did.
Refreshing.
I don't know if you guys can picture the scene going on in the radio crew right now. You have Dudley,
hysterical.
Smalls, tank tops, soaking wet. I mean, it's turned out to be a good day here.
It'd only be better if they were right?
Got the wife beaters on.
But yeah, that one. They said they had plenty of time. They dropped it way past the second coupling.
And that
it was
hose
about
was
an
very
8 second stick time.
I'll tell you, if Justin Russo was any Lenny Gombert, he would have been right in front of us and taken the hit. And he probably would have been handing out Limbrook Survivor Pool.
Yeah, Lenny's comment.
If I stood in
plenty
front
of
of
time
you,
to fill out the Survivor Pool.
Just saying, if you didn't fill out your Survivor Pool, 50% goes to Tom Dwyer and 50% goes.
I missed this one.
me too. North Babylon coming down.
Oh, to the
Can't
winner.
really see.
Tail draggers.
All right, they waited
Went
a
out.
second
Yeah,
coupling on
that's
the floor.
good. Put the water.
Water's coming.
This might be nice if we can get it on.
He got it.
A little
Oh.
rush. He was
A
right.
little
He
low
was,
and right.
yeah, he was very right, but
Tell you what, if he blips that, it might be a right run.
yeah,
That's
Time for North Babylon. 12.14.
Ooh.
12.14.
That's fitting in there somewhere.
yeah. What did Freeport run? 12.
12 flat.
Oh, it was 12
I
flat.
think it was, yeah.
On the line will be number
Double
11
check
on
the
your
spread.
programs. Your host for tonight's state drill, the Tomcats from Baldwin.
Freeport ran the 12:07. So that's
This is
third.
this run right here for Baldwin right now is
It's very big. Baldwin's chasing Freeport. Baldwin has 7. Freeport has 10.
You know, you got to factor in here with Baldwin. Besides that, they're hosting it. You know, they come out and run a couple old-fashioned drills, but they're just out here playing.
that's it.
And
Having fun.
they have nothing. Let's go out
They
here
have
and
nothing
run.
to lose.
It's almost like, you know, like It's almost like the guy that comes to the firehouse and plays poker, and he's like, "Whoa, is that a good hand?"
Did I do good?
Yeah. Take all your money.
This is good.
I can see it.
Oh, I get all the money.
Thank
You know, there's always that one guy that's there every Friday shaking his head. You know, MFing the guy, as you say.
By the way, Justin has moved way clear of the splash zone here.
I couldn't see. There's so many people on this. On this
There
area.
is. There's a lot.
Now
of
I can see
people.
the hydrant a little bit.
A lot of people on the north side of the track right now, but the stands look packed.
Justin's on the back of the rig, ready to pull a second line.
That's it. I want to ride the back step.
See what they throw it at here.
Baldwin coming down.
Justin, you could ride the back step in North Lindy anytime you want to join, buddy. I'm just saying.
They threw it 740, a little slower.
A little bit.
You're gonna
Got
have
the
plenty of
nozzle
time.
on. A little turn.
High, a little high, but
12, probably a 13-0.
I had 13-0, but
Yep.
they waited to throw it, and he had plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
And he didn't hit her first water.
Yeah.
Time for Baldwin. 13.27.
Yeah, that's
13.27.
They had plenty of time to throw that stick. They waited way past the second.
On the line to be number 12 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Albertson.
But a team that doesn't run it every week, they don't know the tricks like that.
Yep.
If their cart's a little faster, they could throw it a little earlier, this and that.
And they were down here. I
No.
mean, they got youth on that
cart
cart. They
was
were
moving.
They were down here.
So
Plenty of
Donald,
time to set that up.
what do you think?
Albertson, what are they putting up?
Yeah, they've been hit
12s?
or miss.
Isn't everybody always?
All right, right now you have Miller Places 1150, Freeport 1207, North Babylon 1214, Plainview 1303, and then Baldwin's.
They're out of the money right now. So
No, Baldwin's going to be fifth.
Oh, they're going to be fifth with
yeah,
this?
what were they, 13-2?
Just remember, anytime you're a nozzle man and you need to raise your hand, you're not asking a question, folks.
Nope.
You're asking for your second opportunity.
Unless Albertson has changed a few things. I haven't seen him at practice the last few weeks. I think they've been going to their own track to get more work in.
And when he says change a few things, Donald Smallwood has just put on his Albertson uniform and is running down the track.
Hey, I got a jersey.
As you do from every team.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's a couple of teams back there.
Well, you got Belmore sitting there, still looking
Yeah,
up at that 11-5 and saying, oh, we could do that.
Thirsty right now back there. Sitting with how many points in the drill, Fred? Belmore?
I want to say 2.
2?
2, man.
Two points, Belmore.
And you know Miller Place is not very happy right now because they were hoping some tweeners came between that 11-5 and 12-0. Half a second, that's a lot of time.
I've seen Belmore run some way better shots than what's on the board right there.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Hopefully they go for their run, not trying to knock it out of the park, you know?
I guess you guys haven't met Jay?
Yeah.
Well, Jay blows this one. There might be a fire at the camp.
Be plenty of tables to burn it with.
Albertson has the track going through their call-off.
Tell you what, Albertson's got a nice looking uniform going.
All right, Albertson's coming down the track.
They're moving.
Hydrant's on.
Card is moving good. Oh, chick fell. Girl fell.
8:19 stick.
It's going to be a no time. Oh, man.
The dummy length never came out.
Female fell. Got ran over by the cart.
Nothing to do with the dummy length.
I was going to say, do you think that affected it? She did step on the hose a little bit, or it was just, it wasn't coming out either way.
That's got to be, yeah,
Right.
there should be no reason why that,
That's tough.
That's a tough break right there.
And when I said chick before, I meant the female on the team. My bad.
What were you going to say?
The female.
So, like we said, we have Belmore coming to the line. Big shot for them.
I wish you please. There'll be a no time for Albertson. The nozzle coupling broke, not by the van, but on its own. Rule 13-15.
I would just say, fellow firefighter, Donald.
Yeah,
being a big firefighter like yourself.
Well, you know me.
I've seen a few pictures
On the
of him
line
in
to be
gear.
number 13 on your programs, the ball breakers from Belmore.
Just so you know, Dully, I've made my points for the year already. I'm living in town. I do my thing.
Yeah, I made mine too. I'm a life member. Just saying.
Ex-chief. All right, here we go. Belmore coming.
Belmore.
Let's see. Hydrant's on. He
Cart's
threw the
moving.
stick.
Oh, that's a
520.
5-5.
Oh, he's on. This is going to be it.
Oh, that's first place right there.
Got it.
That's first
That's
place.
exactly what they wanted to do.
11-2-5, somewhere around there.
I had 11 but I might have been nice.
Well, Belmore. 1.34.
Very nice.
11:34.
Brando's doing cartwheels down
On
here.
the line of number 14 on your programs, the inmates from Seaford.
Brando's got the Carmelo Anthony headbands.
I think.
Rocking,
I think. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no drill team in Houston they can send him to.
Nah, they should be super happy about that run.
Absolutely.
Way to sneak in there. Way to sneak into first,
you know
first
what?
place right there. Not sneak in, but ran their run. Got into first place right there.
For them, that's not even a smoking shot. That's just their run. That's a nice, smooth run. They didn't need to knock it out of the park.
I think
Run
it's
your
He got it on and still had time to set up.
Plenty of
Plenty
time.
He
Plenty of time. I think there was even. I mean, if they went for it, I mean, I thought there was a little bobble at the nozzle, but I mean, he still had plenty of time with a 5. What'd you have, 5-2, Justin?
Yeah, I had 5-2, 5.
Yeah, so
5-2. And it wasn't the cleanest target hit. It still could have.
Yeah, it could have been cleaned up right there too.
I'll tell you who's not happy about it is Miller Blitz.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that
yeah.
did not help them at all.
It's on the wrong side of that number that they wanted.
But you know what? That's big for Belmore to slip in there because it knocks Freeport down to third place, only picking up 3 points from this. Well, and you got Seaford here. Not to say that they can't sneak in there either. I don't know what their top time is for the year, but
a 12-0 is not untouchable, though.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Well,
if Joe has taken a lot of notes, they've come down to Belmore practice with a notebook and pen.
Yep. Oh no, they come down.
You know,
notebook and pen does a lot, especially if you got a JoJo Simone length of hose in your.
Whoa.
Easy. All right, Seaford.
I mean, it's just sitting in there in the filter house. You're saying.
Seaford's off. They're trucking down the track. The car's
They're
moving.
really waiting.
Oh, that's a 6:62 time.
But if he gets it and still laps it.
He lifted it too much. Too much he lifted
He heard the water coming and lifted the nozzle off.
He clicked about 3 times.
He also lifted it off about a foot and then tried to put it back on.
He lifted a couple.
I don't like that whole the breaker man crosses in front of the nozzle man there, which they need to clean that up. I think.
Time for Seaford. 19.94. 1994.
I just think going in front of the nozzle man there, if you don't have to.
Exactly.
I
You're
feel that it's
distracting
just
him.
Exactly. And there's 3 of them up there. You already have the backup. The guy doesn't have to be super fast to get back to the back of the hose, break, to back him up. I think just crossing over in front of the nozzle man there just throws them all off, and
I totally
it
agree
interrupts
with
the
you.
shot.
I just think it's, he clicked, and then heard water coming through the hose, and he waited for actually the water to come out of the hose before he clicked that 3rd time, and then the water came out, and then he clicked again.
But like you said, 3rd time clicking. I mean, that's.
I just don't think even if he sets up clean right there at I had a 660 handle. I just don't think that's in the ballpark of a 12-0.
Yeah, it's a little.
So.
I was going to give the rundown, but the scoreboard's not going over there.
Looks like we got a little meeting going on in the middle of the track. Rules committee officials.
Yeah, I
see
saw
what's going
them
on
take
here.
some of Baldwin's hose. I know they had a problem, I think, measuring. I don't know what length they confiscated, but they put something in the timing.
The equipment. Results of the running hose contest.
We're giving results.
First place, 5 points. Number 13, Belmore.
Hello?
Second place, 4 points. Number 2, Miller Place. Third place, 3 points. Number 1, Freeport. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 7, North Babylon. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 3, Plainview.
It looks like they're going to do the water test and time the water through their hose, which would mean their hose was too fast.
Yeah, well, I just got word. I just got word that they pulled it because it was too fast. They were sitting in 5th place, and they just got.
They just got bumped.
Yeah, they just got bumped out of there. So it was pulled before they were still in the money. So I think the water test,
They still have to test it.
still has to happen there. So They yanked it before, so they're gonna time it right now and see what goes on. And if it's that good, I'll be back here tomorrow and I'll come and pick it up.
Well, let's be real. You know they're running that same hose tomorrow. So real quick rundown: Belmore 1134, Miller Place 1150, Freeport 1207, North Babylon 1214, and Plainview with the 1303 squeaking into 5th place. So Miller Place went up. They beat Freeport shot, but not enough got in between them to separate them a little bit. There's a little explaining going on what's going on, but right now we got Baldwin's hose out on the track. You got the officials setting up the county hose so that they can go and do the water test again and then compare it to Baldwin's time when they do their hose.
Well,
would this be time to go to commercial? I was going to say,
yeah, we're gonna pay some bills. We'll come back after the water test. We'll let you guys know what goes on right here at the 2017 State Old Fashioned with an ED tournament.
Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach golf packages like Myrtle Beach Golf Desk. Come experience the simple, easy, no-nonsense approach to your next Myrtle Beach golf vacation. Since 1991, Myrtle Beach Golf Desk has been saving you time and money on top-notch golf vacations. For small groups or large fire department events, start with Myrtle Beach to ensure that every aspect of your trip is perfect. Proud to be returning as a New York State Drill Team sponsor. Visit www.golfdesk.com for more information. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry. As a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs, we spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangroup.apparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season, or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All late, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach golf packages like Myrtle Beach Golf Desk. Come experience the simple, easy, no-nonsense approach to your next Myrtle Beach golf vacation. Since 1991, Myrtle Beach Golf Desk has been saving you time and money on top-notch golf vacations. For small groups or large fire department events, start with Myrtle Beach to ensure that every aspect of your trip is perfect. Proud to be returning as a New York State Drill Team sponsor. Visit www.golfdesk.com for more information. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College.
Hello.
Check out the latest.
The next contest to be
turnout
run
gear, thermal cameras,
is the
apparatus,
running
and
hose
more.
replacement contest, otherwise known as cart hose replacement. State record is 17.96 and is held by the Freeport Wideawakes. First team on the line will be #1 in your program, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
Hello. All right. So a little delay. Did you get the final number or what?
I did not.
Oh, come on. Where's Doherty when we need him?
You're closer than I am, Justin.
So Baldwin got their hose pulled. It was accused of being too fast during the contest, so they had to come out, do another water test, then hook up Baldwin's hose and put their hose on the carpet. And it looks like they passed because there was nothing announced.
All right, so we're getting ready to run the next event, and Doherty's coming back in here. Maybe he can give us a little insight into what happened.
It helps when you turn the mic on.
We on?
All right.
All right, so give us a little insight to what just happened.
Make it quick. Freeport got the white flag.
All right, so they had 58 was bad, 59 was going to be good, and they tested at 60.
Ooh, talk about cutting it close.
Talk about someone's going to be knocking on the door tonight.
All right, Freeport's coming to the line. 13 points leading the drill.
All right, they're off.
Oh, little cross thread. Yeah, he crossed it.
342 stick.
All right, here we go.
He's up.
Wash on the first target. Didn't get it till 10:30 I had. Good changeover. Very nice changeover. Standing up. Second target hit. Oh,
watch that line.
Nah,
they're close to that line.
They had it.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's going to be a heavy number to start the day.
Well, put up a 2-0.
Time for Freeport. 2-0.57. 20-57.
You know,
the old Doherty throwing a number.
The extinguishers from Miller Place.
Freeport's run a 20:55 and a 20:57 so far this year. So that's exactly their run, and nobody's can beat that yet.
And you want to know something? Steve knows the deal here. He's been around Old Fashioned for a long time, from when he was in Malvern and everywhere else. You know, I mean, he knows what he needs to do right here. And
you're talking about Steve from Miller Place, right?
Yes,
yeah, okay.
yes.
No, we're talking about Steve from Spionk. What are you talking
I don't know if you're talking about somebody from Freeport. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, yeah, Rasweiler.
Guys,
Steve, yes.
you know, before we discuss anything, I don't know, is anybody taking a gander across the track at all at that?
Oh, look at that
sign that's up there.
Good luck, Truck One Dead End Kids from Lindenhurst Snails.
In the 2017 NYS Old Fashioned Championship.
I'll give you a little insight. That's because that's our little Germany trips between North Lindy and Lindy, and Dead End Kids have invited us, and I've been there a bunch of times, and that's the whole behind that whole thing.
Okay.
But they were friends back from '77, which are going on 40 years this year. So for those of you that might not hear, hey man, what's going on? You know, Donald Smallwood has disappeared. So, unfortunately, I'm going to introduce Phil, and I say unfortunately because he might be the last driver for the Roslyn Highlanders.
Yeah, don't bring that on. Let's talk about the run.
Oh, Miller Place washed at the hydrant.
They went for it too.
They washed at the hydrant,
and they went for it. But they can pick it up on the second evolution here.
It's all about.
What'd you get first target?
On the target, 11.82.
All right, pick it up on the second evolution here.
I'm a little worried about that first target and the miss, and what are you going to do?
Change over on the gate. It's, you know what?
It's not that way.
It's not going to have it.
He washed both targets. It was
22 flat.
Bit of a sloppy run for them. That's definitely not what they wanted to put up.
Time for Miller Place. 22.38. 22.38.
I said it's still
on the line.
You know what?
Number 3 on your programs, the Plainsman from Plainview.
But you're talking about a 2-second difference, and then if another team comes down and does a medium run,
keep dropping them.
I'm going to say it'll probably place, but it's not going to help you when you're playing the catch-up game.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't catch up when you're behind the team that's in front of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be tough, and like they said, they knew they needed a shot there, and they
went for it.
They went for a first place
they
shot.
Hit the stick right away.
Definitely went for it.
And that's how that event should be run. I mean,
Local
you
committee
get to the hydrant,
please.
you're ripping that stick, and you're lighting the cart up with some water.
But I'm also going to say, like I said the last event, after that run, Belmore is salivating. Again.
Yeah, well,
and you want to know something? It's in their wheelhouse. I know they have new players on there, but Jay knows how to run this event. He's run 19s in the event.
And like I said earlier, when we get past this event, there is no more play. There is run your run.
Yes.
For the rest of the day.
Yep.
So, Phil.
Hey, Doug. What's up?
What's up, buddy? Phil's rocking out his beautiful Lawson Raiders shirt.
Gotta always wear it. Always wear it. Bob's doing well.
For those of you that have seen his pictures on Instagram or whatever, he's not holding a baby. He's here with us for a little bit.
And he is as short as you think he is.
I am that short. In flip-flops, too, so I'm extra short today.
Dudley, he makes you look tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Definitely towering.
You should definitely hang out with him more often.
I should have worn my pumps today.
Tell you what,
I left them at your house. So.
Tell you what, I'd be in shape if I was the right height for my weight.
On the line.
239 this morning, just anybody that's home listening. Patrick Fast is going to give me a big thumbs up on that one.
Oh, behind the back style. What are we in Northern? All right, here we go. Plainsview.
Yeah, 430 stick.
Behind the back is Western, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying. Ooh. We're ready. We're set up.
Okay.
Waiting for water. Not a bad target hit. Now we're going to get the second length down there.
Change over. 1280 first target. So
seemed like
they took the wrong coupling away.
Yeah.
But now they're doing it.
Also had about 19 turns in the hose.
They're having a lot of trouble at that gate. They're fighting.
There's like a
tug of war going on.
This is definitely not going to beat 1 or 2.
No.
But they finished the event.
You know, this top coupling, they can take as many turns as they want, just as long as the guy going back to the gate, if there's a gate there, a lot of teams don't, sometimes
Time for Plainview. 33.65. 33.65.
I mean, let's wait for the next
one. On the line to be number 6 on your programs, the Tumblers from Lynbrook.
I'll reach out and for everybody's listening at home, or maybe if you've never seen this event, to John, because this event, you've always had to take your 2 most athletic guys to be the replacement guys. You know what I mean? And you take the fastest guy you have on your team.
That's going back
to
to
run
the gate.
the furthest.
That's going back to the gate. Your athlete on the team, your hands guy, your fastest guy. That's where you make up the time. That's the guy going back to the gate.
He's got to make double that run, so he's got to be that guy.
It's got to be that good.
And you look at the not just the dead end kids, you know, the wide awakes and the Nighthawks and Belmore, Woodlanders, all the teams that have run this great. That guy that runs the furthest comes in and runs an efficiency shot, basically. He goes with a one shot, and you see them come in real high, and they hit that replacement length, you know, and that's what makes great runs.
Yep, and a half a turn, they put that stick down, and they don't care if the other coupling's on. That other coupling needs to be on.
If they run with
that point,
if they run with that gate, it makes it even look, look nicer.
But the point I'm making out of this whole thing is that you're running this event with guys got to run down the track with the cart and do everything, and the two guys that you are probably counting on the most are just running back a length of hose.
Yeah, those are your money makers right there in that event.
All right, Limbrook off the track. They waited to throw the stick till almost 1.5. Oh, by himself.
He's set up. We might be in trouble, boys.
I'm going to be behind.
He's got it.
He got it.
He's been running that by himself since I know.
The cart went past the target line. All they have to do is go past the nozzle line. But two-handed at the gate. He waited for
it. Going.
All right, they got water.
Second
coming.
evolution's
by
ready.
Again.
Not a bad target hit.
No, not bad. I just want you to know at home, I stood behind Dudley while Donald stood behind me. So that's where we thought that was going.
Time for Lindbrook. 27.59. 27.59.
And just to
get be number 7 on your programs, the tail draggers from North Babylon.
And just to give you guys a heads up, there was a question in the group too. I think Mole asked the question what the record was in here. I think Rouse announced the record wrong. He announced it as the Wide Awakes at a 1796, and it's actually held by the Rockville Center Woodlanders at 1776.
Do you know that so well because you were part of it, or?
Yes, I do, and I also got 3 text messages on my phone saying that
you
they
better
messed
correct
it up.
them. Let's go. That's our run.
Right. But yeah, it was held. Did you film that? I know.
I might have.
I think you might have filmed that. I think you might have filmed that one. That was at the old Fairman tournament that they ran at.
I think I did.
Yep, they ran at it at the Fairman tournament. And I think the last team to run 40 out of 40 in an old-fashioned drill was the Rockville Center Woodlanders.
If you could see his hand right now, he's patting himself on the back so
Not
hard.
me. I wasn't on the team for that.
All right, just checking.
That's why I always like to tell people
trying to make up for the wrong announcement.
That whole influence of the Malvern Chipmunks has branched out into old-fashioned racing.
Yes, it has.
Between Rockville Center, Miller Place, so many teams that it's just it's really amazing that one group of guys could make so many teams better.
North Babylon missed at the hydrant, but he's got it on. I mean, it's going to be about this first target hit. Oh, he's
aiming at us.
The backup got there a little late, but he got
running replacement lengths back.
They're jogging. They don't really have a sense of urgency.
You guys could move the cart out of the way if you guys want.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're doing.
They're on.
I think it's an aiming point, maybe. I'm not sure.
It took 2 guys to put that gate on, but. Let's see.
Time for North Babylon. 27.26. 27.26.
Just beat Limbrook's 27.59. So real quick, Freeport 20.57. Miller Place 22.38.
Your host for tonight's state tournament. Number 11 on your programs. The Tomcats from Baldwin.
Got some wheels on this team. Let's what do you got there? You got any numbers on them from the last from the first tournament for them?
Anything on a napkin?
I do. Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull out my napkin. Hold on.
Let's see if I can pull it up real quick.
Wipe my nose with that one. Hold on. Let me check.
Justin needs to hold on a minute.
Running hose replacement.
He's looking at the back of the fire truck and really excited.
They didn't run in.
I was looking at this hose. This might actually be never mind. All right, 21.93 Baldwin at their drill, May 26th. So a 21.93 would be second right now.
Second place.
That's points.
And that's 2 months ago. That was the beginning of the season. You know that even though they don't run these events that much, just everyone being used to each other and coming down the track definitely helps.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, me and the town of Hempstead crew, we did a lot of work on the patch over here and stuff like that. And I'm wondering if I can come back and see John, the driver, for maybe their hose before tomorrow. I mean,
What time is coffee break? Hey, this is Doherty. I did the patch. I'll be at the 7-Eleven getting myself a light and sweet.
right down the block.
Right down the block, bro. Scott Rice will hear me. You know, he knows I got big ears. Don't talk about me, Scott, area rep.
Baldwin has the track. White flag going through the call-out. Off the line. He hits the hydrant.
Oh, they're waiting.
The stick.
They could have ripped that stick a little quicker.
4:30. He's by himself. Oh.
Good. He's getting good. He's leaning in.
Oh,
A little wait,
nice
but he
first
got
target
it.
though.
All right. I had 10:40. So.
Yeah, that's right in the ballpark.
What?
And they have their athlete on the gate. Oh, a little trouble at the gate.
Oh, he got it though. He
got it.
comes.
Not going to be in that second place time, though.
No, it's just going to miss it.
Just going to miss it?
It's going to be high 22, but that's still going to be points.
He hits that right away. It's they're real happy.
That'll take him into third, most likely.
Definitely third place.
Barring someone.
Big 4-second drop in
Your attention, please. There will be a no time.
I said barring.
For Baldwin. The replacement length was listed out of the cart too early. Rule 13-19.
So they wouldn't let me finish. I said barring any other conditions, that'll take 3
That
points.
is huge.
I didn't.
Huge.
I don't know if anybody knows that rule, but the replacement.
You can slide it up. You can't
slide it
lift
up
the
to the
cover.
front of the cart, but you cannot lift it
Until
out
the
of
target
the
is
cart
stripped.
until the target is stripped. And it has to come out of the rear
On
of
the
the
line
cart.
to be number
Yes, can't go
12
over
on
the
your
side.
programs. The Slowpokes from Albertson.
Baldwin was sitting with 7 points, tied for third place overall. Right behind Miller Place with 8 and Freeport with 13. So that definitely hurts right there.
Also, just wanted to say the guy that corrected me from Rockville Center is the chief of the department, Pete Klugowitz. You know, but I got an invite to a party, so I'm good.
All right, so you're back on their good graces. So right now, 33-65 is 5th place. So all they got to do is beat that 33 with a few teams left. One of those being Belmore sitting in the back.
By the way, I just wanted to say, if anybody gets a plan on their phone and it has a limited amount of text messages and you want to blow that up, work the radio crew for a couple of events.
That usually
Because
happens.
people you haven't talked to from 5 years ago are going to text you and say, hey, you got to give me a shout out, or hey, can you say...
Albertson coming down. The girl's having a lot of trouble keeping up. Oh,
Yep.
she bailed
Oh,
off.
boy. Little worried in the old announce tubes there.
All right, they're doing the changeover at 12-10 first target. Limited guys. They're running with
The bare minimum.
No gate.
Well, this is a combination team as well, so.
All right, nope. They called for water before the coupling closest to the nozzle was put together. Oh, and they
And
called
they blew
for
them
the
off
second
again.
time. They're running it with spinny couplings, no taped couplings. It definitely makes it a little difficult.
Oh, they're, young and up-and-coming team, so it'll take a
Yeah.
little time, a little learning process, but it's good to still see them out here.
Overtime for Albertson. Overtime.
They probably would have got some tape if they bought a couple
On the
more
line
of
number
those.
13 on your programs. The ball breakers from Belmore.
They could have probably got a couple of rolls of tape if they would have bought some of them Roadrunner raffle tickets at practice.
Yep.
Probably throw them out there.
Yeah, maybe they would have out a little extra.
What are you getting out of that deal?
I ain't getting nothing.
2 free
I haven't won it
tickets.
ever. So he's
I
like,
mean-
oh, hey, guess who won the Roadrunners thing?
I mean,
Yeah.
Justin, how do you feel about the gate up the track? Do you think that a gate definitely... I mean,
I-
you got water 50 feet.
I was
At
gonna
least
say-
50 feet up the track. I mean...
I could see the pros and cons. It definitely helps on the changeover. The only thing is, on the first evolution, it does create kinks if you don't have that gate all the way pulled towards the target. Because if you turn the water on too close and then the
and that
the
might be
gate
a problem.
pulls back to
And
the
you want to know
hydrant.
something? That may be a problem with them too, because they're running with limited manpower. Normally, you have guys running behind the cart, scooping hose,
Scooping that gate and pulling the
and,
hose
and
up so
running
you
it up,
have it.
I was
and
just
running it up.
in Roslyn, when we ran the battalions, we always had a guy with the gate holding the rope to the gate, pulling it out,
Pulling it
getting it
forward,
nice
that's
and
it.
straight. That hose lay is key, and then that gate makes it that much easier to make that transition when you come back with that athlete. So.
But I'll tell you one thing. I watched Bay Shores Juniors last weekend run a 20 with no gate. So
No gate.
no gate.
Yeah,
so,
but those kids are supernatural. So.
So either way, with or without, you
All right,
still
here
run
comes
some good
Belmore
numbers.
looking to put up a big shot right now.
Here it comes.
putting himself right in the
They're
money.
on, and it's lit up.
Yeah, he
and
lit
it's
it.
lit up.
And he's got the gate.
I'm thinking, blip that target.
Oh, that's a big target.
Oh, here we go.
Jay lit
Jay,
that target.
Jay's eyes,
All
Jay's
going to
got
be about
fire.
to change over here,
Fire
right
in
here.
his eyes right now, Jay.
Oh, the changeover guy.
Oh, he overran it.
It doesn't matter. They got water
Still
in.
matters. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's not going to be in them.
22.98.
It's not going to be. It's going to be third place.
It's going to be third.
23.
And they're lucky
I
balls.
got a 23
Time for
too.
Belmore. 23.41.
Yeah.
23.41.
Great first target hit.
The first evolution in that.
Programs,
Money.
the inmates from Seaford.
Did you get the first evolution?
I didn't get the first
I
evolution.
I had about a 9.8.
I had 962 first target
It's the best
hit.
first evolution of the day right there.
And he almost.
That's fantastic.
He almost ran back the long part of the replacement like he was running to the gate on Yale.
Yeah, like there was no.
He
gate.
never
He
cut
didn't
back.
even look. He didn't even look. And the kid that's actually holding the gate, excuse me, that I don't know his name, but he has a Jericho Bachelor shirt on, which is a different color than everyone else's jersey. I mean, he stands out there.
We've done that in Roslyn. You try to distinguish the two. Put him out in the middle of the track, bright orange shirt. You can't miss me, and apparently that didn't work out.
He missed him. Yeah, he kept going. He was running right in the
He
middle
was
of
a
the
good.
track, way past.
I mean, he was a
the
good
gate.
5 feet past him.
He's lucky that this coupling got on before that happened. If not, he probably would have ripped it.
Yeah,
right
he would
out
have
of
ripped
their
it right
hands.
out of their hand.
When I raced with Lindenhurst, Pop Callahan used to say, "I'll wear this shirt and I'll stand by the fence where I want the driver to hit the brakes." and then 2 teams before we ran, he would go to the bathroom.
Is that like the whistle on the back of the truck?
That's it.
Like, yo, when you hit a whistle, pull out.
Pie Callahan's laughing about that right now. Trust me.
2 teams later, he's in the bathroom.
Yeah. Sorry, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Hey, hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, Seaford's on the line.
Somebody else was wearing the same colored shirt as me. Yeah, but he was at the nozzle line.
And here comes Seaford.
Oh, they smoked it too.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see.
I had a
they got to get
356.
this hose lay better.
They got
guys.
hose.
Yeah, it's a little kinked. He's going to come up short.
Oh, he hit the target anyway.
Oh,
This
right.
could
All
be
about the
something.
change over here.
This is it right here.
Out of the way, lifts it up.
Gate all by himself. He's got it
Oh.
on.
Oh,
It's
this could be a tweener.
Ooh,
I
little
don't know.
wash up on the target there.
I'm hearing it's going to be high 22s. I missed it,
Time
but
for Seaford.
21 first quarter.
22.69.
There you go.
There's
22.
Tweener.
Wow,
That bumps Belmore down, which
Tweener.
is big.
You know, going back to that gate though, you have 2 people already on the gate. The one that disconnects, all right, the guy that actually holds the gate, and then the guy that actually disconnects the replacement leg runs behind, so he
And
gets
backs him
that
up,
gate
almost a backup,
and
yeah.
gets that gate straight for the guy coming back. And then they had the guy coming back hit the gate himself.
Yeah.
There's
I don't
no
agree, yep.
that's just time right there.
You're better off having the guy who's holding the gate with his hand on
Bang.
the stick, and as soon as he sees that click and little
Boom,
turn,
right
he
down
hits
to the
it.
floor.
Yep.
Right down to the
Yeah,
floor
no,
it
that's
goes.
the way you
You
should
shouldn't be
run
hitting
it.
it like a hydrant. It
Yep.
shouldn't.
Yeah, there's no reason to run. You have 2 people there already to hold the gate steady. He should be hitting that handle. He should be worried about one job, just click. That's it.
Well, with that run, you too. If you got those 2 people there, I can't figure out the kinkage back there. It was looped all the way back. To
Well,
the
they were
hydrant.
looped. I don't think
I
they
was
have
just going to say, like I said,
Yeah.
they
It looped-
had
it
the
looped
gate,
out.
they threw the hydrant right away, and all the hose.
Exactly.
A lot of
right
people
there.
run with.
Move the equipment. Results of the cart hose replacement contest. First place, 5 points. Number 1, Freeport. Second place, 4 points. Number 2, Miller Place. Third place, 3 points. Number 14, Seaford. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 13, Belmore. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 7, North Babylon.
North Babylon squeaking in there with a
Total points at completion of
27-26.
the
Wow.
first 4 contests. Freeport 18, Miller Place 12, Plainview 1, Lynbrook 1, North Babylon 3, Baldwin 7, Albertson 3, Belmore 9, Seaford 6.
All right, so we're going to take a little break, pay some bills, but we got an exciting tournament. Again, we're halfway through. Freeport's leading the drill. Miller Place is on the tail. And now, like we said, we can't do any timing of tournaments or timing of events. We're going to be going into 4 events that are that we were, it's going to be real exciting. If you're not down and you want to come down to Atlantic and Yale, we're here. If not, we'll be back to talk to you in a little bit.
All right, guys.
See you soon.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions.
Next contest we run is the efficiency replacement contest.
Top-notch, reliable.
Their record is 2-1.34. And it's held by the Rockville Center Woodlanders. First team on the line will be #1 on your program, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
All right, we're back here on the air. Phil Curry from Roslyn. Dudley's back here with me.
I'm here, don't worry.
Oh, I know. I wasn't worried. I know you're always here for me, Dudley.
We've now got Justin on top of Rockville Center's engineer. He's checking out the hose lay.
Pulling a little backdraft up
aerial
there.
View. It's kind of nice.
I know if Doherty's not coming back, so maybe Don will jump right in here. Smallwood. That's 2 Roslyn guys.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying.
Freeport coming to the line, leading by 6 points to Miller Place.
2 guys that have run together and ran a 9 in cart. Oh, wait. I'm sorry about that, Don. It's always a sore subject.
So here we are, efficiency replacement. Now.
Otherwise known as Y.
I don't like Y. Why not? I don't like it. Why can't Donald get us a shirt?
What, Freeport?
So do you think this is a pressure shot for Freeport? Up 6, or what do you think?
Those shirts aren't given out unless you're...
I have one.
So do I.
Freeport's off.
Not going to say who gave...
Oh, he missed at the hydrant.
The hydrant. First
hydrant
dragger fell.
Yep. I mean...
Connected it pretty quick, but...
That's
still an 11:30 first target hit. With the limited teams, you got to think if they put up a smooth changeover, they could still score.
Yeah.
11:25 here.
All right, here it is.
Clean hookup at the Y.
Straight hose.
26.
Time for Freeport. 25.34. 25-34. On the line to be #2 on your program, the extinguishers from Miller Place.
Let me get out my napkin. So the best time of the year is Miller Place 24:29, and last week Freeport ran a 24:61. So that low 25 isn't that far off.
No,
I got to say, even with the fall,
Local committee
there
to
was
the
a
track, please.
good recovery.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They missed the hydrant. Somebody fell down, and they still ran a 25.
Disastrous went to not a bad time.
Not too shabby.
Justin, where did they run that 24 Miller Place?
Oh boy.
Is that on the napkin?
You gotta get me that back. All right, hold on.
Oh, sorry. I got. I
24-29 at Amityville. No, that was Amityville. This
Everybody in
2
the
weeks
bleachers
ago.
can see everything. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Justin has relish on that spot. and he's not quite sure.
Come on.
It's either Amityville, Farmingville, Holtzville. He's not really sure. He just got the Ville part.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Could be Sayville. Who knows?
Could be Sable. Could be West Sable.
I think he would have seen the West though.
Home
Unless
of
it was
the-
a big spot of relish.
Home of the Dutch.
The Dutch.
All right, so Miller Place down 6 points, seeing the team that's leading come up and blow the hydrant, but still run a 25. So they really need to put up a shot here.
Well, let's see how they do under the pressure. You know.
Yeah, this is make or break.
Yeah, there's not that many events left, so they really need to start catching some ground.
Knowing Steve, he's got everyone tuned in.
All right, Miller Place is off. Hit the hydrant. 370 stick.
360.
Ooh. Washed at the target, but still decent.
Little slow stick
They
as
got
well, you know.
Justin at the Y. Okay.
Clean hookup at the Y.
They blasted those
Decent,
target hits. That's
yeah.
that's definitely going to take first place for right now.
Yeah, that's first right now.
Time for Miller Place. 2-4.69. 24-69. On the line to be number 3 in your programs, the Plainsmen from Plainview.
So now how many teams really got to get in here between Freeport and Miller Place to really
A lot.
hurt? Yeah, it would have to be a good chunk of teams.
Their Miller Place is down 6. They ran a 24-68, and Freeport ran a 25-20 something. So there's not that much room for tweeners.
And even if you have tweeners in it, which you hope,
Yeah.
you know, you just you know, if you're thinking about with the drill, even if that goes first and second, there's a little bit of change in the points, but really not that much.
No, you're not gaining much. All right, Freeport had 25-34, and Miller Place was 24-69.
Yeah, there's not much room for.
And Miller Place probably ran the shot that you read off the napkin.
The napkin.
with the relish.
With the relish. Don't drop it in the puddle right now because we'll be.
I got 3 contests
we'll
left
be-
I need to talk about.
We'll
so
be
we
real. What else we got for old fashioned for the?
Oh, all right. Plainsview coming down. Set up for the first target. He was a little low on that.
Plainview ran down the first evolution like they went curb to curb like the alert C truck.
All right. Change
All right, they
over.
got water going through the second evolution.
Quick transition.
Little wash on the second targets, but a completed run.
Time for Plainview. 29.05. 29.05.
Tell you what, Belmore's
On the line to be number 6 on your
Yep,
programs.
salivating.
The
Looking
tumbler is from
Again.
Glenbrook.
I think we've said it all day that they're salivating and they're waiting, but now, what is their best time that they've run in this contest all year?
Napkin, please.
I don't have that much.
Napkin?
On the napkin.
Napkin,
Come on.
please.
All I did was best times of the year. Easy.
I can get it on my phone, but I don't even know which one of the 3 sites to go to.
And if to paint the picture at home, in the first bleachers there is a sea of red, and it's not all Dead End Kid. It's Red Snail Shirts, who's got a good friendship with the Dead End Kids here. So it's
It's always good to see, though. It's always. Good
I really shouldn't say a sea of red. Joey DeWright is there, and he's a 3X, so that's a big shirt.
It's a small bay with a C next to it.
Love you, Joe. Love you.
Yes. He's not listening. Don't worry.
Oh, and the old food cart's coming by here. Maybe
hold on. Let me get it.
Come on over here, bro.
Last week Belmore ran a 32.93. That's all you're getting out of me. But.
All right.
I think they actually missed at the hydrant.
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's That's pretty close though. That 24 and 25. That's there's not a lot of room. This is Lynbrook.
I think to get in that number, you got to blast the first target.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 5:25 stick time.
Oh boy.
This is that backup man is not helping him.
The nozzle man put a kink in the hose real
And
good
the backup man pushed the big loop behind him. This hose is very long.
There's an orange hose coming. That's definitely Joe Boy hose.
I'm gonna say the yellow one is too, because you see how much that's stretching while they're trying to run with it. Oh, you better watch that nozzle line. Official Rizzo double fisting his food was all over that nozzle line.
Oh yeah, he's got a hamburger in one hand and a hot dog in the other.
Don't worry, don't hate on people double fisting. All right, man? It's cool.
Time for Lynbrook. 34.58. 34.58. On the line will be number 7 on your programs, the Tail Joggers from North Babylon.
All 137 pounds of Phil is eating a hot dog and a hamburger.
Some of us have to run this year, so we're trying to watch our weight. So
Wow.
Sorry, Phil. I had to.
You know, that's a low blow. That hurts. That hurts.
Hashtag Roslyn Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm not getting into it. I'm not.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
This can be streamed on any domain, so I'm good.
So you should watch what you say?
Trust me, I'm sure they're not listening.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm sure they are.
Just like they weren't listening at the meeting.
Probably putting fucking...
Oh, there it is!
They're putting price tags on everything.
FCC,
My
here we
bad.
come.
Sorry, Fred.
Soon to be green sea truck.
Yeah.
All right, so we got North Babylon coming on the line right now.
I'm standing right here, Duds.
Fourth place is 34.58.
You're not the one that wanted to get rid of it. You were helping out. You had flags on the B truck. Take them off at the car wash.
Sorry about the F-bomb.
No, you're not.
Don't dwell on it. If people didn't hear it, now they know what you did.
Replay.
I said fudge.
All right, North Babylon coming down. He sticks it himself.
A lot of hose in the street. Guy down.
345 stick. They're going to be very short at this time. Oh, he's moving it up nicely.
Move it up. Flip.
He
Target.
hit it. 10:02 first target. Changeover coming down. That's is that Freddie on the Y?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. All right.
Trucking.
So. Freddie. His brother Anthony, the chief of Wine Edge. Wearing the vintage Wine Edge. You got one of those shirts, bro?
Nah.
All right.
Not yet.
We'll have to talk to him after the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro. Got a shirt.
I'm going to make friends.
Donald, why are you rummaging?
Yeah. He don't make friends. Just
Time for North Babylon. 34.51.
Oh.
34.51.
he don't make friends. Just where's your car parked?
On the line to be number 11 on your programs, your host for tonight's state tournament, the Tomcats from BALDWIN.
What's Chappie talking about?
I don't know. Chappie's always
That just
upset.
squeaked out Lynbrook's 34.58 to now take the 4th place spot. So you got to beat a 34.58 to get into the mix right now. And Baldwin coming off that no time. You know they're going to want to try to come back here, sitting with 7 points in 4th place.
A little bit of good news and bad news. I see Ryan Murphy's here. And good news is that he's on the side of the track. The bad news is that the patch is already wet from water and not from Ryan Murphy. Just saying.
Wow.
Throw that out there.
Okay,
Wow.
well,
Wow.
that's out there now.
Boom. That takes the fudge away, doesn't it, Donald?
It never takes a fudge away. Don't let him lie to you.
I don't know about you guys, but I love
I was just
fudge.
going to say, don't mess with Donald and his fudge.
So I talked to Ryan Kinley, the ladder climber from the Snails, and he was wondering if anybody took the sign the wrong way that says New York State Old Fashioned Championship.
Somebody, when they first put it up, somebody looked at me and said,
does not
"Wait,
say
does that
New-
say they're champions?"
It does not say champions. It says championship, that they're just rooting them on for the championship drill today from the Snails. By the way, number 1 in the state drill.
Here we go, Baldwin.
Tomcats, ready to...
Oh,
I hit it.
Water.
He hit
380
it.
stick.
Decent hose leg.
Nozzle man doing it by
Coming
Coming
himself.
in,
again.
coming in.
A little wash. That ladder climber bringing in the Y. Gives it out to them.
Decent connect on the Y. First nozzle hit, you can definitely tell he was the fireman. He was doing the swirls.
Floor to
Even
ceiling,
I know
floor to
that.
sweep
the floor.
Time for Baldwin.
I think he got the roof first.
26.67. 26.67. On the line to be number 12 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Albertson.
For those of you watching at home, if you see the target end, if you look in the first bleachers, there's a guy that looks like Lenny Gombert. It's not Lenny Gombert, but he does have the Lenny Gombert official wear on. He's got a blue radio-type looking shirt, black shorts, a hat on. He's not handing out Survivor Pool, which, by the way, you can get the Survivor Pool.
That does look like Lenny.
Oh my God.
All right, so Miller Place 24.69, Freeport 5.34. Baldwin's 26.67 third, Plainview 29.05, and North Babylon 34.51 is now the fifth place spot.
Very nice.
With Albertson coming on the line, trying to beat that 34.51 to get into the mix.
Got a nice young up-and-coming team. Anything here would be good for them, I think, morale-wise and overall.
Yeah, they after taking that third place in three-man, you know, they want to
Absolutely.
keep building from there. They scored a few points already, so now they just want to keep pointing it up. All right, Albertson with the stick.
Oh, nice hit.
Decent
He's
hit.
on.
Oh, back of man fell. He's trying to make it up.
This is not
Fighting it.
All right, Rizzo got soaked, but he still hit the first target. He should move up a lot because there's a lot of kink.
I mean, by himself. Well, last week they were short, so I told him to take a few steps back after the first
They
hit.
should be calling for water. They were all on.
No, somebody's not on.
She's not on. She was just trying to hold it on.
There you go.
All right.
Now we should go.
Hold up, gentlemen, you have overtime.
All right, well. Guys, aren't you glad you weren't standing where Rizzo was? Wow, he looks soaked. I hope he brought a change of clothes.
On the line to be number 13 on your programs, the Ball Breakers from Belmore.
Refer to napkin. Refer to napkin.
Go to napkin.
What do you want to know?
What's their best shot?
Oh, they ran a 34 last week. That's all I had.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, they missed at the hydrant with that.
Yeah,
If he hits at the hydrant, they could play.
I don't know if they're going to catch that 24.69, but you know Miller Place is hoping they beat that 25.39 ran by Freeport.
This year they have a
Dudley is
replacement hydrant man replacing Matt Podolsky, so this guy's new. So I don't know how he is in pressure situations.
What do you know about pressure?
The guy wears boots and B&C hose. That's all I'm going to say. Pressure.
Taken after a legendary hydrant man, isn't he?
Yep.
They were the ones that pointed me in the right direction.
All right, Belmore coming. Oh, he had a little trip up.
There he's on.
Got water.
And SpongeBob.
Decent target hit.
Decent target.
Not first water, but
1090 first target. This looks like a bunch of Jericho guys on the changeover.
this is going to be key, though.
Just a little bit. There's a wind at their back. Right.
Clean hookup.
If they blast these targets, they're going to be very happy. I don't think it's going to catch Freeport's 25.39, but it should squeeze into third.
Time for Belmore. 25.67.
Yep.
25.67.
That's going to be the third place shot.
On the line to be number 14 on your programs, the inmates from Seaford.
Making the 29.05 the fifth place shot. You know, Belmore was looking for a little more there as they're trying to gain some ground on the two front leaders too, but going to have to settle for a few points though.
Well, let's see what Seaford can do here. Seaford still got a chance at the at just placing in this tournament, so I'm sure they're coming down here just trying to put up a shot and get in that top 5. They're sitting in 5th place in the tournament right now, so 6 points.
All right, and Seaford has the track. White flag. Seaford's off. Hydra Man.
All right, he's on by himself, no turn on.
He hit the stick with the same hand he puts the Hydra on.
Gotta pull that hose out.
A good first target here, 1060. So, oh, and Rizzo gets wet again.
This is a fun day if you like seeing Rizzo getting soaked.
Oh, he called for water real quick.
Yeah, he called.
They hit these targets.
Whoa.
That's gonna be close.
Ooh, that
right now you have Freeport 25-34, Belmore 25-67.
That's close.
Let's see where it is. I think it's going to be right
close
in the middle.
Close at 34. Let's hear it.
Time for Seaford. 25.46.
Oh,
25-46.
Wow. Right in between Freeport and Belmore. Not what Miller Place wanted. They wanted them to get a little ahead of Freeport, but.
Still a great shot for Seaford. I mean,
yeah, no,
that's going to keep them in the contention for at least 5th, 4th even.
Yeah, it's going to help them try to get down the track at the end of the day.
4th, what, 7 right now? That could easily, springboard them up to 4th, 3rd even. That's a big run.
All right, real quick, the rundown before Rouse does it. It's going to, oh, it just disappeared. But you're going to have Miller Place, Freeport, Seaford, Belmore, and I think Plainview.
Move the equipment. Results of the efficiency replacement contest. First place, 5 points. Number 2, Miller Place. Second place, 4 points. Number 1, Freeport. Third place, 3 points. Number 14, Seaford. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 13, Belmore. In fifth place, 1 point. Number 11, Baldwin.
All right, they're going to be moving some targets and stuff, so we're going to go to a quick commercial, and then we'll be back.
I think we got to pay some bills.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry. As a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs, we spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services, including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangroup.apparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season, or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robertson on the track. All late, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach golf packages like Myrtle Beach Golf Desk. Come experience the simple, easy, no-nonsense approach to your next Myrtle Beach golf vacation. Since 1991, Myrtle Beach Golf Desk has been saving you time and money on top-notch golf vacations. For small groups or large fire department events, start with Myrtle Beach to ensure that every aspect of your trip is perfect. Proud to be returning as a New York State Drill Team sponsor. Visit www.golfdesk.com for more information. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, high-edge boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings.
The next contest to be run is the efficiency contest. State record is 8.40, and it's held by Central Islip. First team on the line will be number 1 on your program, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
All right, welcome back here at Baldwin. State Old Fashioned 2017. Dud, you want to give him a rundown?
It's so bright.
Darty, you were swinging that hammer pretty well over there. You know, I think it's that
medium.
It definitely helps you swing that hammer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. Real quick before we go, the best time of the year in Old Fashioned is a 10-11 in efficiency by Baldwin at their drill, May 26th.
Okay.
Thanks to the napkin.
How's that relish? Still good?
That's
Or?
it.
All right, Freeport's going through their setting up the adapter.
Yeah, just put the adapter on. I don't
See if we
think
can
the
cut out
total
a
points are up
commercial.
there, so that doesn't help.
Yeah,
I think I had it. Hold on.
I'm waiting for it here.
Somebody could bring an extra napkin. Justin could have it. He'd give us the
Freeport
points.
Dead End Kid 22, Miller Place 17, Belmore 11, Seaford 9, Baldwin 8.
So what are we looking at? Miller Place down 5?
Miller Place is down 5. Going into the last 3.
So if
this is efficiency.
You get 3 points for Freeport here. That's what you want.
Oh yeah.
Just play the game right now. You play the game. You're
Yeah,
racing.
now you're in racing game.
Coming after a washout at the hydrant, and they still ended up taking 3 points. So, all right, here we go. Freeport.
Oh, he laced that on.
Yeah.
Flip this target here.
You better hit that.
There you go.
I got a 10:06.
10:09.
It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, but they just
Time for Freeport.
I had
10.16.
No.
10-16. On the line to be number 2 on your programs, the extinguishers for Miller Place.
I think more pressure right now on Miller Place to run a shot.
Like I said, Freeport comes down, puts up a shot.
It was very late stick. It was a deliberate hydrant.
It was strategically put on.
Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, and it wasn't even put on strategically full.
I'll tell you what.
It was holding on by its...
A 10-1, I can guarantee will take points.
Well, it's going to take points, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Like I said, but is Miller Place going to close that gap of the 5-point lead that they have right now?
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure Mouse went back to the camp and said, guys, make sure you hear click, click, bang, throw the handle.
Miller Place is combined this year with Medford and Rocky Point, but this Hydrant Man and this Nozzle Man together on Miller Place have run some 9.5s,
Yes,
9.4s.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, the guys in the middle are a little different, but those two ends really make a lot of a difference in this event.
You can't afford a miss at the Hydrant.
No, that's...
Because then you're running an 11 or a 12.
But see, now with a 10-16 up there, they can't go and strategically put this
No,
hydrant on right now.
You've got to hit.
He's got to hit this now.
And
you want to know something? He can.
Yeah,
he's been in this spot before. It's not a spot that's, unfamiliar to him.
And going down the line, checking everybody, making sure everyone's ready for this
Justin
run.
from Miller Place, the captain of their team, has definitely run some pressure shots and done what he needed to do. Here they come.
Miller Place getting ready to come out.
He's off. He's coming in.
Got it.
I got a way better stick than Freeport
Whoa, here
did.
it comes.
319 is be about this target hit. He slowed up a little early.
Whoa!
There's a 9.5. There's a 9.5.
That's a 9.5.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what they needed to do.
flat.
Big shot for them.
Wow, they needed
Time for Miller
9.50.
Place. 9.52.
There you go.
There it is.
52.
And there you go, all the Miller Place fans.
That's
On the line to be number
woke
3
up.
on your programs, the Planksman from Plainview.
That just sent a big shock right through.
All right, hold on.
There was no holding back on that
no.
hydrant there, Justin.
No, he was going all the way.
Great target hit by the targetman, by the nozzleman. I mean,
All right, I have Anthony here, the Nozzle Man from Miller Place. Miller, you guys are chasing Freeport a little bit. You really needed a clutch shot there. Take us through it.
So we're not even paying attention to each event one by one. We just know we got to take each one. We only got 10 points left out there. And like I said, we just got to take each event one by one. That's all we're focusing on right now.
All right, Justin did what he needed to do at the other end, and you came up and lit that target up. How did it feel?
Absolutely. It felt great. Back-end man did a great job. The host team got the hose out. Everyone did their job, and that's exactly what we needed. So.
All right, great job. We'll see you in the next few. All right, there we have it. Anthony and Nozzle Man, Miller Place.
yeah, great snap by the nozzleman. Great snap.
Beautiful shot.
And I think that's time of the year for Old Fashioned.
Oh, by far. The last one was 10-11. They just smoked that and put that 9.5 up. That's definitely what they needed to do if they want to get back in this. Now we all know what they need. They need a few teams to run in between those shots.
Those tweeners, those damn tweeners.
That's going to make or break that day right here. They can get a few teams to run in between.
I don't know if that's in the cards, but...
All right, here we go.
Love to see
Plainsview coming down. It's a smooth run.
Whoa!
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. He lit that target up.
Yeah,
He didn't leave a drop
nice.
of water anywhere.
No,
but,
he killed it, but that's not going to tween us.
Time for Plainview. 10.95. 10.95.
That was a great, it was a great shot.
On the line to be number 6 on your programs, the tumblers from Lindbrook.
All right, so real quick, we have the 952 for Miller Place, and then we drop down to that 1016 from Freeport. So, and then that 1092 you just heard from Plainview. So, with 5 points between Miller Place and Freeport, they're hoping to gain some ground on them. They put up a monster shot, and they're just hoping some teams can get in between them and Freeport right here.
Well, it's going to be a tough feat for anybody to attempt, but let's see what's going out there.
Doherty, what are you trying to do over there? Some math?
Yeah, because I got Fred's scorecard reading Dead End Kids 22, Miller Place 13.
Oh no, that's not right.
Yeah, and then Belmore running 11.
Honestly, I'm going off New York State Drill Team Group Me. Mike Vicino, ex-piston knocker, Snail. He has Dead End Kids 22, Miller Place 17, Belmore 11, Seaford 9, Baldwin 8.
Got a mistake up there, Fred?
And he's sitting at home listening.
Fred does.
So,
Fred's breaking out the eraser.
There it is.
all right. Thank you, Mike. You know, you're helping us out over here.
Comes Lindbrook.
Coming in. Hydrant's on. Stick
Hydrant
a little
late.
Delayed stick.
Gotta have to make it up with the target hit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
All right. We say oh, boy, but there's they're definitely running long hose. There was a lot of hose between the backup man and nozzle man.
It's been like that every event for them. They've been staying behind the line.
Time for Lindbrook. 11.43. 11:43. On the line to be number 7 on your programs, the tail joggers from North Babylon.
All right, so if you're Miller Place right here, you're hoping North Babylon comes up, runs a 10-0, a 9-9, something like that.
Just pulled it out. They're just like, you know what?
Can put a little space between them and Freeport so they can try to start gaining some ground.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead,
I'll tell you, if Belmore puts up a shot here in efficiency, it's going to be a nice 3-way race going into 2-1 and to buckets. Belmore's got to put up a shot for them here.
Oh, yeah. John, a few years ago we did the old-fashioned state at Ridge, and Belmore came up. They put up a monster like 9-3, 9-2. I know they don't have those same guys. So I don't know if that's really realistic for them, but if they come up and put up a 9-7, something like that, they're still going to...
I mean, the Hydroman isn't there from there. The Nozzleman is. They have a new Hydroman. You know, he's a little methodical putting it on, but...
Here we go, North Babylon.
We could have someone in between here.
That's it. It's got to be a target hit.
Ooh.
No, he didn't.
No target. No target.
If he hit that target, that would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been...
It was...
Justin, how'd that look there?
He's a little close, but the way the rule...
11.05.
Yeah.
11.05.
I know you got Jocko and Jimmy sitting on that line there.
The Tomcats from Baldwin.
For those of you at home that don't know what we're talking about, the nozzle line is a double white line. And
Correction. Number 8 on your programs, the Seagulls from Smoking Seagulls from Point Lookout.
Lito's coming to throw
he put the Lito in. All right, so
here it comes. Here comes that tweener.
The way the rule is written, you can cross the first line. You just can't cross the furthest line that's closest to the target. Correct?
Yes.
John?
Yeah. What it is, you can't cross the front edge of the double line, which is the line that's closest to the arch.
Yeah, and
that's the measured line.
He was right in the middle of the two, so he did cross that first line, but he didn't make it to that second line.
Yeah,
so
the old rule used to read that if you got over the line, if you got back before the target was stripped, your time would count. But the new rule is once you go over, no matter what.
We call that the Brian Kessler rule, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I know. I'm pretty sure that's what that rule was written for.
Let's see what Point Lookout Lito can do.
4 guys. Well, 3 guys and 1 female. Oh, he put that water on.
Oh, boy.
I'm moving back. I'm moving back.
Right, no, he's got this. I see it.
Hey, made a run out of it.
12-14.
There it is.
12-22. That's he made a run.
14. That might be
time for Point Lookout. 12.22.
All right.
12.22.
That might be the best 4 people efficiency I've ever seen in my life.
Hands down, best 4-man efficiency.
Hey, you handicap in golf.
Now, number 11 on your program, your host for tonight's tournament, the Tomcats from Baldwin.
That's an 870 in Hempstead with magic water.
Yeah.
So we're handicapping teams now. Just
that's it.
Take a couple off.
Just 4 guys. 4 people.
Baldwin here too.
No, yeah. Baldwin's capable of it.
Baldwin sitting with
what's on the
8
napkin?
Points. No, Baldwin has the time of the year at 10-11.
Yeah, that was what you were saying earlier, right? On the 10-11. If they beat
And I can guarantee they've run better than that so far this year.
Sitting with
during
8
the
points,
motorized
too.
circuit.
Yeah,
Sitting with 8 points, too.
I'm just trying to entertain people.
They
'Cause
run-
I know in Florida, Patrick Fast is sitting there listening to tournament with his cat on his lap, and he's petting it.
yeah.
He's a big fan of tabbies.
Is
right,
he coming
Pat?
up this year?
Oh,
He always comes out.
I
He'll be
know,
up there.
I know.
Come on.
the Pope, he comes up. He comes.
That's
I'm in his hibiscus.
Hearing him on the radio, it's the greatest stuff.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Baldwin.
All right, so here comes Baldwin. They run that 10-11. That'll be a nice little tweener in there. So.
If the state drill has the radio crew that is the best, this radio crew right here is the kids in detention.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh! All right, he
the
missed at the
hydrant.
hydrant, and this nozzle man is completely set. He's been down here with plenty of time. I still had a 10, but
I still got a 10
by the way.
I got a 10 as well here. So I don't know.
I got an
Wait a minute.
81.
I got a 1082.
It might be an 11.
I had 87.
It's
so.
probably an 11.
Time for Baldwin. 10.93.
All right.
93.
We should start betting
sitting
dollars
in
on
third
his
place,
closing.
though.
Number 12 on your programs. The slow pokes from Albertson.
That just beat out Plainview's
Like Dudley said in the beginning of
1095.
the day. Like Dudley said in the beginning of the day, complete the
That's
events.
Yeah, that's it.
Complete the events.
Oh, yeah. All you got to do when you have limited number of teams like this.
Yeah.
And like we said all day, Belmore salivating again.
Again.
I like this the emphasis on the salivating there.
Salivate. Like the Sally Boys from South Hempstead.
There you go.
Let's see what's going on in the group me world.
Well, yeah.
So while we're sitting here waiting, let's talk. Justin,
Yes.
Bandits, number in the state. What are you running?
We're towards the end. I think we're 45 or 47. We're
Darty?
5 from the back.
I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Kenny tells me get on the truck.
I
Kenny
get on the
tells me to
truck
get
when
on
they
the
tell
truck
me to
and
get
get
on
off.
the truck. They tell me don't hit people.
Donald, what are you guys in the state? Number?
8. Rosalind's left out.
Pissanaka's a 19.
All right.
Here comes Albertson on. Yeah, Albertson's ran a 10 last week, I believe Donald was just telling me. So who knows?
They still have their 3 points with 3
All right,
men.
yeah,
That's
they
pretty
got
good.
it.
371.
Good.
There it
The
is.
50 coupling it was not connected.
That's a tough break.
Tell you what, Lineker Snails might have made this
Hold
stomp.
up, gentlemen, you have overtime.
Would they bring the capacity over?
Lineker Snails might have brought that sign.
I was
Because State Old Fashioned, Dead End Kids number 1, State
On the line,
Motorized.
Number 13 on your programs.
I
the
think
ball breakers from Belmore.
I think what you're trying to get.
Snails are number 1 motorized, so they Dead End Kids pull out a win here. They might be saying, "Hey, you can win from number 1."
That's it. Yeah.
You think there'll be a sign at the state from Freeport? For,
Oh, they're running
for
number
Lindenhurst?
1?
Yeah, Lindenhurst. No, Darty, you guys are number 43.
43.
We're 49 out of 53 numbers.
Poor tree.
So
43.
Bandits, 49.
49.
Cone penalty, sea ladder.
How is that truck, by the way?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's
Fast.
running. It's running.
It's fast.
That's
It's
it.
fast.
It's fast.
It's a fast. I want to go fast.
It's fun when you have to worry about slowing it down rather than speeding it up.
It's
That's-
probably odd being on that truck and your last name isn't Russo.
Yeah, no, there's not many. There's only one. He's right here. He's actually, I'm not going to say his nickname, but
Yeah,
he
no,
is
we all
little.
know it from the group anyway. We all know it from the group anyway.
Yeah,
It's not that big of a deal.
That was a good one. But yeah.
Shout out to Chris
Yeah.
Murphy about the pro tip.
It's because the green helmet Russo ain't old enough yet to
Not
be
yet.
on the truck.
He comes in next week. 2 weeks. That's it.
Russo. There you go.
All right, the salivating ball breakers are on the
Salivating
line.
ball breakers.
I'm just hoping they got steak back there later for us.
Oh, geez,
Jay running hydrant.
Uh-oh.
He
It's
puts it
on. Four flat.
A little
Yeah,
slow to
I
the
had
stick.
All about
405,
it stick,
but-
though.
I don't know.
That may.
I had
don't know.
10-3.
I had a 10:06.
I
don't
was
think
very
it's there.
nice.
Time for
I
Belmore.
think it's a
0.39.
I thought
10:39.
Yeah.
So Miller Place gets
On the
zero
line,
help
number 14
again.
on your programs. The inmates from Seaford.
Don't count out Seaford. They ran that shot earlier. It was pretty much an efficiency
Yeah,
shot,
no, it's-
and it was a
Absolutely.
9 and change. So don't count them out. They could still come down and do some damage.
That's going to be tough for Miller Place, though.
They
2
might-
back-to-back contests.
You
They're
don't-
going to run first place
you-
and not get that much help.
You don't know if they don't
have.
have 3 lengths of yellow hornet hose right now. Yeah, I'm saying.
Where would that have come from, Dudley? Just fell off a truck somewhere.
Maybe some good taxpayer brought it down to practice.
Oh no, we got Lori riding a horse out in the middle of the track right
Great.
Just saying.
That's probably on camera.
It is on camera.
It is definitely. I'm looking at it right here.
May the horse be with you.
Oh, I knew it. I was waiting for it, and I really thought Doherty was going to do it, but it was.
You know, now there was a lot of controversy behind those shirts.
Why? Why? I can't think of any reason. Why would there be controversy?
I don't know.
There's been a lot.
You actually own one of those?
A lot of controversial shirts. I still have one.
I do not have one.
You don't? I know Smalls has got one.
Smalls got like 6.
May the horse be with you.
Probably got one of mine.
He's like,
I missed the start, but here comes Seaford.
I got the start.
All right. Again, he sticks it with the same hand he puts the coupling on, but it's still out there.
10:34.
It's going to be close to Belmore's 10:39, but
yeah, it's going to be
not
going to
catch that
Belmore.
10:16.
It's definitely going to squeeze in above
Time
Baldwin.
for Seaford. 10.53.
All right.
10
Just out of the reach now.
I want to tell
slide
you,
in.
speaking of the green helmet Russo right here, he's pissed because they ran a 10:22 last week at the junior state and they took first. So he's sitting here like, let me get my boys, we're in.
Yeah.
We have a post-entry.
The Farmingville Junior Bandits.
Mid-drill
on
post-entry.
that note, congratulations to the Bayshore Junior Redskins, right?
And the
Hageman Gamblers,
Juniors.
Juniors, for their co-state junior championship.
Third time in history that juniors have tied.
Really?
Yeah, how crazy is that?
There is a 50-50 going
And
around.
20th.
Make sure you get your tickets.
20th,
The
is
drawing
it?
will be held
The
just
20th
before the
state
bucket contest.
championship for
Make
the
sure you get your 50-50
Junior
tickets.
Bayshore
Get a
Redskins.
nice big prize for somebody.
20th for Bayshore and 5th for Hegerman.
Wow.
So it was definitely bigger
Really good for
accomplishments
them.
there.
That's a big number.
And then you had CI take 3rd, you had Farmingville take 4th, and then a tie for 5th between Blue Point and Lindenhurst.
Equipment.
So it was a good day for them.
Results
So how was it?
of the efficiency contest. First place, 5 points. Number 2, Miller Place. Second place, 4 points. Number 1, Freeport. Third place, 3 points. Number 13, Belmore. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 14, Seaford. Fifth place, 1 point. Number 11, Baldwin.
What were you
See
saying?
these total
Local
points.
committee to the auction, put the ladder up for buckets, please.
4. Yeah, 4th point separate Freeport and Miller Place with 2 to go.
2 events to go.
And I'll tell you one thing, Miller Place has definitely run some really good 2-1 times.
Yeah.
But the time of the year, 8:58 by
Freeport. At
Amityville.
At Amityville.
Amityville. 8:58.
One of those
that's,
Vills. One of those Vills.
that's
One of
it.
those Bills. One of them.
All right, so we got some time.
We're going to
They
hear
gotta
total
set up some
points.
targets.
We're going to hear total points from Rouse, and
Is he
we're
doing
going
it?
to take some commercials while they set the target.
Oh, loud noises.
Maybe we'll take it earlier.
Real quick, 9:52 Miller Place, 10:16 Freeport, 10:39 Belmore, 10:53 Seaford, and 10:93 Baldwin will round out the top 5 for efficiency.
Giving you total points. So is that correct?
No,
No,
that's not
no,
updated.
that's less than that.
So you're gonna have Freeport with 26, and you're gonna have Miller Place with 22.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are your top 2.
That's really all I got.
We have Central
That's about
Islopes.
as far as my math.
We have Central Islopes state record.
Belmore is
going
going to take 3, so Belmore's going to have 14. I think Belmore's going to have 14, right?
14
They had
with
11.
2 down?
Yeah.
With 2 more?
And Seaford keeping.
Yeah,
points
so we're going to
on
have
the board.
26, 22, 14, and then the next 2.
I think Seaford just scored.
They
Seaford
scored.
gets 2.
Yeah, so
Seaford's
Seaford's
got
going to have
11.
11, and I'm pretty sure
Baldwin has 9. Yeah,
is going to have 9.
yeah,
So that's
they
going to
grabbed
round
one.
out your top 5.
So now we're only shooting at 1 and 2.
Yeah. Unless the top 2 really.
Well,
in the last 2.
14's not catching 26.
All right, so Dudley's all over it with the math.
I mean, I'm Lindenhurst
math?
graduate.
What'd you say beforehand?
Listen,
26?
Listen, Candido.
I said 28 DEK for the win.
28?
No,
All right.
somebody said 35. Was that Smallwood?
That was
wasn't me.
Smallwood.
Smallwood said
Smallwood
35.
said 35.
I mean,
That
that's still
guy's-
possible, though.
Not for nothing, that guy's high.
I said Miller Place with 26.
Oh, yeah, I said Miller Place.
So I don't know if
27,
that's-
But you don't know. Still got 2 to go. A lot to do. All right, we should probably go to commercial.
Fred, pay some bills.
Pay the man.
We'll be back.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry. As a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs, we spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangroup.apparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season. Or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All late, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach golf packages like Myrtle Beach Golf Desk. Come experience the simple, easy, no-nonsense approach to your next Myrtle Beach golf vacation. Since 1991, Myrtle Beach Golf Desk has been saving you time and money on top-notch golf vacations. For small groups or large fire department events, start with Myrtle Beach to ensure that every aspect of your trip is perfect. Proud to be returning as a New York State Drill Team sponsor. Visit www.golfdesk.com for more information. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil?
It's the
Stop the
2-in-1
insanity and get
contest.
the cat cylinder.
The state record is 7.82, and it's held by the Rockville Center Woodlanders. First team on the line will be number 1 on your program, the Dead End Kids from Freeport.
Real quick, with 2 contests left, Freeport 26, Miller Place 22, Belmore 14, Seaford 11, Baldwin 9.
All right, so we're working in. We got 2 teams for the win.
For the win.
We got Dead End Kids up by 4, 2-1, coming into, as I like to say, unmotorized motor pump.
Unmotorized motor pump.
Same concept. My favorite old-fashioned event there is 2-1. Darty,
really?
you've
Is
run
it really?
You've run it. It is a great event.
I hate this event.
So now,
I mean, you're talking about the pros of this event.
Yeah.
Came from Freeport, not the Dead End Kids, but the Wide Awakes.
The Little South.
I mean, those guys ran this
Well,
event like you would not believe.
let me tell you something. The 2-1 record for the longest time was the Chipmunks. That was the longest standing.
And where did those guys come from that ran it on the Chipmunks? Yeah, all right.
No, where did they go?
No. They came from the Wide Awake. Which way did it go?
It went the other way. The Wide Awake spread out. That's part of that whole Malvern thing. That's all that Rosweller and all these other guys. 2-1 is the best old-fashioned event that I can tell you that you could watch. I love 2-1. I think it's the best event.
I like Y better, but all right, here we go, 2-1.
I don't like Y because I'll agree with Chris
go.
Murphy. Oh, here we go. Coming in.
Oh,
miss it the first hydrant.
Yeah. Oh, and he got tangled up in the hose.
This may cost him here.
And a wash at the.
Oh, that's like that. You're up near a 10-second run right
Yeah,
there.
you're 10:03 on my watch.
Yep.
It's not what they wanted to
They
do.
left the door open right there.
Time for Freeport. 10.09.
Yep.
10.09.
That leaves a big.
On the line to be number 2 on your programs, the Extinguishers from Miller Place.
Did we talk about the napkin? Oh, we did. 8:58
yes.
Freeport. Yeah,
8:58.
Yeah, that was Freeport.
Which is a
monster shot.
solid run.
All right, so Miller Place down 4. Down 4,
And they can run
seeing the
2-1.
team in front of them put up a 10-0.
And they can run this. They want to put up. They want to put up something solid where you can get teams in between
Tweeners.
here.
We want the tweeners.
Because you need a 2-point tweener going into buckets here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have Justin run this first hydrant hit like he just did in efficiency.
Exactly.
They come up, they have the stick man, and they run it.
Who
like
cares
it's an
about that
efficiency
second
run.
hydrant?
But you got to do it.
That's it. But like we said before, the pressure was on them in efficiency, and they stepped it up.
And it's
They
back
did.
on them again now.
They did.
So
Tom Scott running across
I
the
don't know-
track
I
for
don't know if
anybody who
it's-
saw that on the video. That was a sight to see.
yeah, that was something. All right. I don't know if it was a sight that I wanted to see.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan.
So,
All right.
pressure, not pressure.
Pressure.
What do you do here?
Sorry, I was yelling at Ryan
4
Murphy
points
being
down.
in
You're
the way.
definitely pressured.
You're definitely feeling it right now.
You want to put up a big dog shot right here. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah, you want
to run a
You want to run the 8. You want to
You wanna
run
run
the
the
8.
eight.
You
All
want to
right,
run
here
the
they
8.
are. They got the track. They're off.
They're off.
They're all on at the
Taking
Y.
action.
Oh,
there
slammed
it
it.
is.
Monster. It's
Big
all about the
target
target hit.
Oh, that might be
31.
They did exactly what they needed to do right there.
What's the record?
No.
No,
No.
7.
Time
8:53.
for Miller Place. 8.54.
That's it. That's it. That's a door that was left open.
Wow.
Just
On
got
the line to be number 3 on your
crushed.
programs,
Wow.
the Plainsman from Plainview.
I don't know if anybody can actually. I mean, a 10-second run.
Who's in there to
I
tween
think
them?
that. I mean,
That's
Belmore.
the issue.
Belmore
It's
can
going to
run
be
in
the
between,
tweeners.
in
But
between them.
a 10, it's
I don't think it's far-fetched for anybody,
no,
actually.
I think a lot of teams can run a 10.
I mean, they missed it the first hydrant Freeport. That's where it comes in.
I think I'm gonna predict Seaford sneaking in between.
Baldwin.
Yeah, you don't know what they're gonna put up.
Seaford could easily sneak something in there. You got some teams in here that could definitely
a
do some
10-second run is not out of the realm of anybody's wheelhouse.
I'm gonna say, if you're in Nassau County, get yourself down here to Atlantic and Yale.
It's going to be a fun finish.
And if you happen to pass a 7-Eleven or a beer distributor, get some Miller
Pick
Lite.
up some Miller Lights.
Some ice-cold Miller Lights, otherwise known as Nick Lachey's.
Speaking.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me get another Gatorade there.
Hold on, yes. Grab you one of
Darty, don't you have to run tomorrow? No, not till 1, right?
Darty, you want the light blue Gatorade, right?
Sure.
Just want to make sure.
That's the white one with the red on it, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So now you got to be a Freeport guy and be precious.
Oh, and Miller Place is rooting for everybody else right now.
Everybody to run something in there.
They want anybody.
They just became the Mets of the racing season.
You get a 9. You get a 9. You get a 9.
Oh, you got to throw that stick.
No, all right. Oh.
That ain't getting you
for all you at home that's not watching, they blew off the nozzle end of the
10-second overtime in this?
No, they ran a 10. It's got to be 6.
Overtime.
I believe it's 15 in this event.
Come on, you're the old-fashioned guy.
Guys,
you should know.
It was
How many old-fashioned state championships you have?
Number 6 on your programs. The tumbler is from Winbrook.
A half? Yeah. No, there's no such thing as a half.
There is.
You got a hole.
All right.
2 people get 1.
How many motorized you got?
Oh, wow. He went there.
Hey, we're in the same group.
All right, well, I guess I'll join the club.
Phil don't got trucks. Oh, sorry. Oh, they're still there.
Ouch. No, we still have them. They're physically in the possession.
They're just not allowed to use them.
I don't know if anybody hears this song in the background. This is my go-to karaoke song.
Are we gonna hear it?
The crowd jumping.
Are you gonna?
You do have a mic. You do have a mic in front of you.
Was that your cue to jump in and start taking this? Let's go.
No.
I only question this one thing. How many people at home are listening going, why am I still listening to this?
I'll tell you one thing. Mike is still sitting at work listening to us at Babylon Central because he keeps posting on the group about it. So he's loving it right now.
I got to go back to what Dudley said about the state and that core of guys that's going to be there on the radio show, and then you look back at this and just
We're definitely.
What the heck happened here?
We're definitely the night custodian.
We're the Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Okay, so I got a little tip.
Chris Murphy's gonna write us a little thing. He's like, "Why do you think you deserve to be on the radio?"
Right after Winbrook's run, I'm gonna give you a little tip on how that Malvern, Freeport.
Oh boy!
I
got the inside scoop.
I say all the time, the Malvern old-fashioned racing influence spans out like a peacock.
Plague.
Like a peacock.
Limbrook. Through the
so
track.
many people.
Here we go.
Oh, the Hydroman dropped the
The dragger man stepped on it and pulled it right out of his hands.
Let the
Freeport is just
let the back guy rip it.
Enjoying this.
Oh man, Miller Place is dying right now. A second and a half between them and Freeport.
Gentlemen, you have overtime.
They just need a few people to get in there, and it hasn't.
But also you got to think right now. 2 teams overtime. They're not getting any points.
Nope.
So now finish the contest, and
You're
people are getting the
on your
points.
programs. The tail draggers from North Babylon.
So the way that whole Malvern, Freeport, Rockville Center thingy worked was Burrell and Brian Shuck, all right, from Malvern went to the Wide Awakes, which I think Shuck may still be in the actual Wide Awake.
He's still in the Wide Awake. Ex-Cat from the Wide Awake engine.
Burrell is in Rockville Center. And then comes Rockville Center, where John Atwell and Brian Rempel went from Malvern to Rockville Center. So all of them eventually met up in Rockville Center to join the Woodlanders, and that's how that team became what it was.
But doesn't at some point Ronnie was sometime in Malvern and went to Rockville Center?
No, I don't know if Ronnie was. I mean, I'm sure I'll get a text.
I thought Ronnie was a Malvern guy and went. There was a bunch, like Freddie Saporito, who was a guy that was in Lindenhurst's truck, that never raced, but he left there. He was part of that team. His brother Robert. I mean, there's so many people that left that Malvern. And I always feel it's like like I said, like a peacock, like it spreads out to so many other teams.
All right, we got North Babylon. We haven't talked about them in a few contests, but they definitely have a few points.
The hydrant's there, and efficiency was there.
Yeah, it was definitely a shot they could have made, and let's
This
see
could
if they can
be
dig in.
this could be make or break for this tournament right now. Just running up a 9-6.
I missed it.
They have it.
All right,
It's not out of the realm.
It's
that may be in there.
That's I didn't get it. I really wish I got my watch on that.
I didn't have a watch
Anybody?
on it. That might be a tweener there.
Yeah, that's definitely a tweener.
Is it? It's a 9?
Yeah. That might even be a
Rouse
high
is
8.
getting ready.
Time for North Babylon.
Low 9.
9.3.
Perfect.
That's
Oh,
the tweener.
that's
That's the tweener.
That's the tweener, baby.
That's what Miller Place wanted.
Miller Place has got a
Now
little.
you got
There's
Baldwin
two more
and
teams out there that
Belmore.
can do this.
Yeah, oh yeah, this.
The Tomcats from Baldwin.
Today might be one of those days that come down to buckets.
And I called it before, and I'll say it again. Seaford might squeak it in there.
Yeah,
And that could bump them completely out.
Yeah.
Losing any points they may have had. That could.
It's gonna get fun here, isn't it?
You know, it always comes down to buckets.
Not always, but sometimes.
Worst.
I heard Darty loves buckets now that he sponges, though. So I mean,
who wouldn't? I mean, come on.
He just sits there getting soaked.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic job.
I love when you wear a hockey helmet.
I'm gonna tell you something. As Jay Skidmore and Dennis Brody, guys that did that for years, it's not sponge. It's called Pushers Anonymous.
Pushers.
All right.
The unknown
But not
man.
the sponge. It's Pushers
We call
Anonymous.
it sponge because you guys soak,
We have our own.
soak up all
we
the water.
have our own little group. We meet before a drill. It's not the sponge.
I wish.
Because if you're the sponge, that means you're sucking up water, and that's not what you want to do in buckets. It's pusher.
Well, I don't think you really have
Lifter.
a choice. When
Maybe
you're
that's
there.
maybe that's why we've never run under 24. We have the guy sponging and not pushing.
It's pusher.
We call it the lifter.
That must be it. That
Is it
must be
lifter?
it.
The lifter.
I think it's lifter.
All right, Baldwin.
There we go.
They're
Here
off.
it comes. Put it in
They
there.
got that climber.
Oh, what is in the first length?
Oh, he almost tripped, but he got it out.
It's going to be a target hit. Oh, I don't think it's going to have it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got a 988.
Remember,
that
a
may
10-0
squeak in there.
isn't
I got
that
a 988.
That might squeak in there.
with some washes.
988. And I was
Come on, Rouse, give it to us.
I was on the light.
Time for Baldwin. 10.02.
For those of you at home, Freeport had a 10-0-9.
Number 12 on your program.
Oh, Freeport is
The
just not
Slowpokes
liking
from
this.
I mean, this is
So-
gonna come down to buckets. That was that
Yeah,
2-point cushion for the last event.
Wow.
Again, still Belmore in the pack.
All right.
You still have
Yeah.
Seaford. I don't know what Albertson's capable of.
Yeah, we don't
Albertson,
know what Albertson's
a 10
capable
is a 10 is not out of the realm here for a lot of teams.
All right, so real quick, the rundown is going to be Miller Place 854, North Babylon 933. We're going to have Baldwin's 1002, and then Freeport's 1009 is going to be in fourth place, and you got a whole fence of red shirts on the other side just watching to see what happens here.
The tweeners we
are,
talked about are coming out in force currently, and Freeport is not happy about it.
That was big. That was certainly big, so...
Yeah, now, Duds, the guy Ronnie was on Rockville Center was just a straight Rockville Center. That's
I mean, I've seen older videos.
City
and stuff like
Fireman.
that.
He's a straight Rockville Center guy, though.
All right, Albertson.
I'm sure John Atwell recruited him somewhere.
I'm sure that you're a straight Rockville Center guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're married, so unless you're playing a big game.
Yeah, it's a...
All right, Albertson. Here we go.
Justin's like, I got 27 girlfriends. I can keep
No, only one.
What
only
happened
one.
here?
Easy.
Whoa, oh yeah, the
Oh, they're
light
having a-
strip. They're not getting the Y
They,
together. It's just
They can't get the Y on.
Man.
They need to keep trying. There's 2 overtimes on the board.
yeah.
You gotta
Finish it.
Overtime.
All right.
I mean, that's something that you should be back at your camp.
Right now.
Your Y guy should be sitting there, all right, and you should be practicing the couplings.
Not only back
That's
at
it.
camp, but while you're sitting there watching
I was
all these
just
other
gonna say,
teams,
we're-
those should be the 3 guys that are sitting there doing their
On
thing.
number
practicing.
13 on your programs. The pole breakers from Belmore.
When we run this on battalion for our 5th battalion, we would literally be on the line, clicking, counting our numbers out, getting it in your head.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, click. Boom. 1, 2, 3, click.
Everyone had their number. Once the guy heard all 3 numbers
That's
in
it.
whatever order it was,
That's it.
So
he
no
was out.
matter what, Freeport is taking a point because they're in 4th place right now.
Yep.
And oh no, we
No,
have
there's
2.
still
We have
two
2. I
teams.
keep forgetting
Listen,
about Seaford.
Don't forget about my sleeper.
All right,
Don't
all
forget
right.
about my sleeper. All right.
All right, so we have Belmore and Seaford
Let's see who's going to run
with
front hydrant
Freeport's
here.
1009 in 4th.
Somebody get him a new napkin.
That's I didn't have that much written.
You're drooling all over it.
Get him one of the cloth ones, the quality ones, not that paper stuff. No good.
Jumping the gun over there on the back of the edge. I know you're all excited about firefighting.
That's it. I mean,
that backstep jump.
I mean, we can't all be from North Lindenhurst and get one working fire every 5 years.
I mean, when you talk about
whoa,
the Hempstead game, you're going to work all day.
Where'd the fireman stuff come
Yeah,
from?
all right.
Hey, Justin, just to let you know, we're close to Hempstead.
All right,
We get called for fasting.
I didn't say you. I didn't say you.
I just tell you, I was chief for 2 years. There ain't no fires burning from when I was chief. They're all out.
Here we go, Belmore.
Foundations were safe, though.
They're all out, brother. Everybody's
all right,
Belmore coming down.
The first hydrant.
They're moving.
Oh, he missed at the first hydrant.
Well, there's your guaranteed 1 point for Freeport.
No, not going to do it.
Wow.
Nope.
Jay is going.
All you got to do
Jay's
is
breaking
connect
something
the
as we speak.
hydrant.
I don't even know what's going to happen.
Time for Belmore. 1-2.39
and
12:39.
You ever see a baseball player take a bat to a water cooler? I feel like Jay right now is going back and finding a water cooler.
You're going to say he's going to pull a McEnroe back at the camp? The orange juice is going flying?
You would think he was sticking it himself, so you would think he would have made sure that he had that extra.
Gardy, I know you raced Old Fashioned for years. Have you never met Jay?
Somewhere there's a table that is just screaming for help.
There is a table
that did not help.
There's a table somewhere that the Dudley boys are not putting a wrestler through that Jay is throwing.
I mean, maybe Freeport went and handed him a couple of bucks. I don't know. I'm just.
Wow, there's a lot of speculations going on in here. Russia was involved.
Yeah.
Hashtag fake news. I don't know.
But I mean, that run right there, I mean, he's just got to get water in the hose.
That's it.
If he gets water in the hose right there, you're beating a 10. You're beating it.
Doherty, we talked about this at the Nassau County Motorized when we were just talking about racing. Just make your shots. Come down nice and easy. You don't got to kill it.
If it stays the way it is, Miller Place is going to have 27, and Freeport will have 28 going into buckets. Unless Seaford comes up and puts up a shot better than a 10:09. If they beat a 10:09, then we're going into buckets time.
What's your money? Sleeper. If you ain't here, you're missing something. Yale and Atlantic. Get in your GPS.
Sleeper.
Nate and Hashberry, like in San Francisco. We got some good things
here we go.
going on.
I missed it.
They're
Ryan
off.
Murphy's in
No,
the way.
they're off. Both the hydrants are on. This is it
They're
right
in,
here.
though.
This is
He's
it.
got water in there.
If he hits his target.
We're going
tied into buckets.
Sleeper, thank you.
All right, here it is.
I had a 9-10.
Here we go.
Time for Seaford. 9.19.
Oh, and that's second place.
That's second place.
So Freeport is only going to get 1 point. Miller
We're going
Place is
tied
going to
into
get
buckets?
5. We're going tied. It's going to be 27-27.
Seaford was the sleeper, ladies
Who
and
can
gentlemen.
run
Thank
the
you.
better bucket run? And we are doing it here in Baldwin State Championship. Or do we have co-state champs like the
Junior co-state champs. Last year we had co-state champs from Motorized. Could happen again this year. Who knows?
We are making this happen, folks.
Seaford made it interesting.
But you're looking for, Seaford's looking in the top 5 right here.
Seaford's sitting right now. Seaford's going to move up. They're going to overtake Belmore.
Yeah, definitely.
They're going to have 15 points. They're going to end up in third right now going into buckets.
I'm waiting for Fred to do the math over here.
Yeah, shit.
So it's going to be 27. Miller Place 27. Freeport 15 to Seaford. 14 to Belmore. Baldwin's going to take 2, so that's going to keep them at the 5th place spot, and Baldwin's going to have 11. That's
27, 15, 15.
So with
Belmore's. Oh, you're right. Belmore squeezed one out of that, even with
the blown. Yeah.
Of the
no, they didn't.
2-1 contest.
Hold on.
No, they didn't.
No.
First place.
I'm refreshing.
5 points. Number 2, Miller Place. Second place, 4 points. Number 14, Seaford. Third place, 3 points. Number 7, North Babylon.
15-14,
Fourth place,
Justin.
2 points. Number 11,
So I was right.
Baldwin. Fifth place, 1 point. Number 1, Freeport.
Wow.
Total points with 1 contest to go. Freeport, 27. Miller Place, 27. Plainville, 1. Lynbrook, 1. North Babylon, 6. Baldwin, 11. Albertson, 3. Belmore, 14. Seaford, 15.
All right, so coming back here, we are coming back here after we pay some bills. State championship, number 1, number 2, the only 2 teams that can win. Who runs the best bucket run is going to be the state champs.
Let me give the rundown here, though. First place, we got, well, tied for first. We have the Dead End Kids with 27, the Extinguishers with 27, Seaford Inmates with 15, Belmore with 14, and Baldwin sitting in 5th with 11.
Close race.
Next after that is North Babylon with 6, Albertson with 3, Plainview with 1, Lynbrook with 1, and Bone for Bayville, Seacliff, and Point Lookout.
Well, because Bayville and Seacliff aren't here.
All right, well, that'll do that.
So we're ready. We're ready to go.
Lido's here.
Miller Place
Point Lookout, Lido's here.
Yeah, they're here.
Miller Place is on the verge of a huge comeback, going
Massive.
10 for 10 out of the last 2.
So
we're going to pay some bills.
Yeah.
And we'll be back.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 60 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and the Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they celebrate their 43rd year of publishing, they are honored to be the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. 2018 Fire Rescue EMS Mega Show takes place February 17th and 18th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. The Titan Group is your trusted name in the customizing industry as a one-stop shop for all your racing team needs. We spent another off-season fine-tuning our skills and equipment to bring you limitless possibilities. As always, we offer all our in-house services including screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our team ordering website system. Choose your products and logos and we'll do the rest. Members pay online and their orders separated and delivered. Need to see samples? Browse our vendor catalogs on our website, www.titangroup.apparel.com. Follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing to see what every team is wearing this season, or visit s4apparel.itemorder.com to buy a Titan Racing shirt. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All late, all day. Gear up, get on the Titan Group. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. Nobody knows Myrtle Beach Golf Pack.
All right, we're back on here at the live at the New York State Old Fashioned Championship drill in Baldwin. It's all coming down to buckets after Miller Place putting on quite the show, scoring 15 out of the last 15 to mount one of the best comebacks I've ever seen, and they go into buckets tied with Freeport, 27-27, Freeport Miller Place. Belmore, Seaford 15, Belmore 14, Baldwin 11.
If you're just joining us now, you've missed one heck of a just comeback and overall tournament. I mean, nothing but amazing shots have been put up here to make this probably one of the better old-fashioned states that I've seen.
I mean, we got Freeport sitting back at the line right now, waiting for their #1 run at buckets here, and I mean, they look ready to rock here.
Oh, they've had a rough few contests, so you know they want to come back strong.
They're looking ready to rock.
They've run two of the best times this year in old-fashioned. Last week they ran a 26:51. And the week before, they ran a 26:66, so they're pretty consistent on running their 26.
What do we keep it out? Keep the napkin out. What does Miller Place run? You don't have it?
You don't have it?
No, I don't have Miller Place.
All right.
I just did the best of the
I mean, as I know that Miller Place.
The buckets contest. State record is 19.68, and it's held by Central Islip.
Never heard of them.
Speaking of Central Islip, Ryan, I asked Ryan if he was in this situation as Central Islip hobos, where do you want to run, 1 or 2?
1.
And he goes, I want to run 1.
I want to put my shot.
The handle on the gate goes towards the yards. The handle on the gate goes towards the yards.
You want to put your shot up and make them match it.
That's it.
You want to put pressure. You want to make pressure.
I was in agreement.
Bring all of your buckets over to the right-hand side to be measured.
I know Miller Place used to be
bring all of your buckets to the right-hand side to be measured.
Quite the team in buckets. They've definitely run some 24s, even a high 23, but they have changed a lot of guys.
I know they have a lot of
They're
different
combined
people on
with
there.
Medford and Rocky Point. It's a very different group of guys, but they are still pretty
You run.
I mean, we'll know right after this second run.
You run
where we stand here.
You run a 23:70 or better. You're the state champs.
26:61 is the best time of the year. So if you run a
23, that's just
the last time in Baldwin, I think the best time was in the 40s.
Yeah, that was Oyster Bay. That was back in May. 41:30 we took it. Yep. Oyster Bay in May. All right, here we go for all the marbles.
Freeport
has the line. They're off.
They're off.
All right, they're off.
Let's see what we get first bucket here.
There we go.
Dumper's on, top man's on, middle man's
set.
on, bottom man's on.
Oh,
a little
slip,
stumble.
but not much.
If they can recover decent. First bucket I had 10.75.
Up, drop bucket.
I got 10.89, drop bucket.
Second bucket was dropped.
2.
Another
lot
hiccup.
Of water loss.
They're not really in sync. The middle guy and the top guy, they're just getting in sync now.
Yeah, it's taking them too long to get that rhythm down.
Now they got
this is
yeah, but I don't know if it's going to make up for the.
Hold up. We're looking at a 29.
That's
not good enough.
I got a 30-20.
Time for Freeport. 30.11. 30.
We're going to know real quick who
real soon in your program.
Oh.
The extinguishers from Miller Place.
This is their shot.
Like I said, Freeport came up to the line, looked determined for the dumper climbed. The third man on the ladder actually slipped.
It looked like once that happened, they were never able to get back going again.
Yeah, they just didn't get going. Buckets were all over the place.
So 30-11 is the time.
At
right?
Amityville, Miller Place ran a 30-93. So I'm not sure what exactly happened in that run, but
So
you
what do
know
we
they're
got?
looking to improve from there.
What's the time there, Fred?
30-11.
30-11.
30-11. So 30-11 is the time to beat.
30-10 is what they
All
need.
right, so you got Anthony
30-10.
Borelli dumping.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right. Course is cleared for him.
Miller Place
we
looking
go.
at a 30-11, beat that, and they're New York State champs.
Steve's already told these guys what they got to do.
They're off.
All right, they're
I
off.
don't know what Miller Place
Looking
is.
for another set here. Oh, they are meticulous getting on the ladder
The
right
dumper
now.
really slowed up.
There
but
we go.
All right,
We got
so
first
about this
bucket up.
pass. One.
We got one at 11:03. 3, 4,
Oh.
5. Drop bucket. Up 2.
Right.
Light bucket.
6,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Drop bucket. Here comes 12. Half full. Not enough.
Nothing.
They're not going to get it.
Still nothing. There it is. 33-13.
Wow.
They are
33-13.
not. Freeport is going to be 2017 New York State old-fashioned champions. Miller
Time
Place.
for Miller Place. 3, 2, 1,
Yep.
7, 8. 32, 78.
Yep.
Wow.
That's,
I mean, ladder set was a hell of a lot cleaner than Freeport's was.
they just never got the
They
pump
started.
going.
They started 3 buckets. They looked good. After that, 4th bucket came up crooked.
3 in your programs.
and-
The Plainsmen from Plainview.
It looked like there was a big trouble between the top man and the dumper on
Yes.
and the middleman just kept trying to pass him up to him, but he wasn't ready for him yet.
I don't know if he was too low. Was he
Yeah, I
too low
don't-
on the ladder?
You know what? This isn't that high of an arch, but 20 foot 3 inches compared to their practice arch. It's
Yeah.
a little lower at their
Yeah.
substation, so it doesn't play that much of an impact, but it definitely affects a little bit.
I mean, not to say that's well, yeah.
It doesn't really matter
It
because
doesn't matter.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of happy faces in
Yes, there
red
is.
shirts right
Yeah,
now.
no, that was
Yes, there is.
And,
Miller Place going 15 out of 15. The
yeah,
last three.
a valiant effort, and it's
they
just,
fought
They're
hard.
looking probably at 4 points
They
right here
gave
for them,
themselves
too.
a big chance.
You're looking at 4 points for them too.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody here can beat a 33.
32.
It's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to matter because Freeport just hadn't needed to beat Miller Place.
Yep.
So,
And they did.
All right, Plainsman on the ladder.
But
They
we
had
still-
trouble finding the steps.
But you could also get that 31 in there just to push the issue.
Plainview still going.
Hold up, gentlemen, you have overtime.
I know we already know who won, but it's still for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We have Seaford with 15, Belmore with 14, and Baldwin with 11. So still fighting for those last 3 spots. We still have 3 competitive teams going at it.
The sponge of
The what?
the sponge.
Your attention, please. There'll be a no time
Yeah.
for Plainview intentional wedding.
It must be Chappie calling that one.
And the actual sponge from Plainview actually was yelling at people
Because they were wetting him?
because they were actually wetting him.
I
He goes, "You
missed it.
can't do that." And,
And he
Yeah.
almost ratted his own team out.
well, no, I think he did. I think he did. I think he dropped a dime on him.
By the way, you guys, I don't know if we have a special Twitter page if you'd like to hear us do more drills. Those idiots. We're trying to get into the top-notch Artie, Paul, Lenny, those guys that can't lower themselves to come to Old Fashioned.
All right, Lindbergh's
Donald,
down.
you haven't said anything today. Are you all right?
0. He's seen if his
Can you
wire's
hear me?
on. There you go. There we go. All right, Lindbrook is on pace for a overtime, to be honest with you, the way this is going. There is buckets.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
No, it's great. I always thought, like old-fashioned world, I always thought Doherty was a Lindbrook guy and not a Rockville Center guy.
Wow.
Hold up. You have overtime.
As much as I love you, I always thought you were a Lindbrook guy. It was the blue shirt, bro.
Was it?
Lindbergh tried hard. They just didn't.
And then years later, I found out you were a Rockville Center
On the
guy.
line to be number 7 on your programs, the Tail Draggers from North Babylon.
Time for North Babylon.
Should have trained for North Babylon.
Time.
Oh.
All right, North Babylon coming to the line. It's been quite a few races since they scored some points, so you know they want to end it on a good note.
So Chappie might, if everything ends out this way, Chappie's gonna be happy. And I think the Tiller might be coming down the track.
Oh, it's gonna come down the track. Yes, it is. It's parked out on Atlantic Avenue.
All right, so Tiller will be down the track, coming down sideways.
North Babylon's dumper slipped off the line, but he recovered. All right, they're on the ladder.
We have
dumper slips.
Yo, Smallwood, there's your shirt right there, bro.
Oh yeah.
Wine Edge Indians.
Better watch his back.
Watch your back, bowling ball.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. All right, here we go. 2.
Go out on a limb. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say we're not gonna get 5 teams to score points on buckets.
We may not. There is a plethora of water falling from everywhere.
That's a good word. There are.
Hold up, gentlemen. You have overtime.
So the teams coming up, if they just finish,
and the trough
they're gonna get points.
Spewing water down the track.
Yeah, that was all right. So Baldwin fighting for that 3rd place spot, 5th place spot. You have, sorry about that. You have Seaford with 15, Belmore with 14, and Baldwin with 11. So
on the line to be number 11 on your program, your host for tonight's New York State Old-Fashioned Drill, the Tomcats from Baldwin.
Give them a round of applause. Great drill, guys.
So if they end up taking 3rd, they could jump Belmore or tie with them, or if they beat Miller Place's shot, they could end up trying to squeak into 3rd.
And honestly, I mean, between the breast cancer drill that they had, if you've never been down to Baldwin, it's a beautiful place to have a drill right on the water.
All right,
nice
Baldwin
weather.
coming in. Dumper's on. Top guy's on.
Little bottled up, but
the bottom guy
now.
slips a little bit, but he picks it.
Yeah,
got a pick.
They're pumping it now.
Got to get it going.
That's
1.
That's
2.
3.
4.
5. Very, very meticulous
6.
on bringing these buttons.
They need to get a time. 7. 8.
Oh, drop the bucket.
The bottom guy's having a lot of trouble lifting.
Yeah, he's bringing it outside the ladder. He's not following the beam up there.
Yeah.
Just giving him
overtime.
Just giving him a hard
to
time.
do.
He's bringing it outside the beam towards the back of the course. So
might not be one of those events they practice that often. So.
But now, if Albertson could just run a time, they're going to get a point, 2 points, 3 points, or whatever. They're going
to score some points.
Yeah. They just got to run an event and just set on the ladder and just pump away. You run a 49, you're getting points.
On the line to be number 12 on your programs,
39.
The Slowpokes from Albertson.
But like I said, this is what these old-fashioned drills are. They're running for all year. They're going to be, nothing changes.
You're going to have
dead
some
end kids are going to be
exciting
state
teams
champs.
2 years in a row, back-to-back dead end kids.
Coming off of 40 for 40. Everybody say, oh, how many teams they run against? But it's hard to run 40 out of 40.
Sponge.
It's hard not to mess up. Not the sponge.
Albertson moving.
It's called Pushers Anonymous.
The Pushers ready. Picker picks.
Picks
there
up.
we go.
Bottom guy's 3.5.
Top guy is leg locked in. 2.
Yeah, he's doing the leg lock.
There we go.
3.
They're pumping the buckets. They're going to pay.
4.
Go.
5.
Going for not
6.
getting overtime.
7. 8.
This is going to be points if they put it out.
10. 11.
Come on,
don't
trip
drop.
on this.
12. One more. They got it.
Oh.
They just missed it.
I mean, once they got set on the ladder, though, it was a solid pump. It took them a long time to get set on the ladder.
But be number 13 on your programs, the Ball Breakers from Belmore.
You're right, John. Once they
got
got
set into the ladder, the top guy locked in. They got something to work on. You need to get that set down.
They got to get that bottom guy on a little more. The middle guy and top guy were set, and the bottom guy wasn't up yet making the pick. So
definitely.
once they work on that, they'll be in there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there was minimal, not minimal, but I mean, less than all the other team water loss going up the ladder. I mean, it actually looked pretty clean.
Yeah, no, it was close to getting a time. They were right there. They flirted with that 35.
If they would have tripped in 12 or 13, they would have got the time.
All right, so we got Belmore down 1 to Seaford. Belmore has 14. Seaford has 15.
I think Belmore gets some points.
I think so too.
Yeah,
they can run buckets.
definitely. Hey, you got a run number here.
Gaffney,
right.
number 2 on the ladder.
Dumper's on.
He's on.
Top
He's
guy's
up.
on. Middle guy's on.
Middle guy. I think they just
Bottom guy's
bottlenecked
on.
a little bit, but here we
All
go.
right, now they just got to pump.
Up, we got 1.
1. You got a good
2,
pace, 2.
3, 4. Oh,
Oh.
missed the bucket. No, drop
All right,
2.
Good.
5, 6, 7.
7.
Dumper missing a lot of water
8.
up top.
Yeah, he's spinning them really high, so the water's going over the barrel.
Yeah, they're getting a time. They're getting
11,
a time.
12.
Oh, it tripped on 12.
All right, so
but they dropped 2 buckets
that's okay.
there.
That's you want to really know something?
It's a time.
That's
Time for Belmore. 3-1.
That beat Miller Place.
0-5. 31-05.
Squeaked in
So
between
it
now.
squeaks Miller Place out one
Jack,
more.
this is the one we've been looking for.
Oh.
On the line to be number 14 on your programs, the inmates from Seaford.
Rouse, a little shout out up there, huh?
Yeah.
Jack? Who's Jack?
Jack Barry used to do the time equipment.
I just want to say the officials did a great job tonight.
Yeah,
Thank
everyone
you to
did.
all of them that came out. Nice, smooth drill.
Yeah.
Thanks to Baldwin.
Radio crew, great job.
Yeah, they did good too.
Yeah.
Seaford, if they want to come down third, they have to beat Miller Place's 32-78, and they would tie with Belmore.
Okay.
Or if not, they'll be coming down the track either way.
Either way. I know the Tiller's coming down the track.
Nice math skills. Like it.
Even for Farmerville.
No calculator, folks.
Easy, easy.
So, we're going to have a single state old-fast champs. We had co-junior state.
All right, Seaford.
What's going to happen in 2 weeks?
Seaford's coming down.
Here we go, Seaford.
Getting in. Get on the
Dumper's
ladder.
on. Top guy's
2,
on. Middle guy's on.
3.
Middle guy's
4 is
hiccups a
getting
little
up
bit.
there, waiting on a bucket.
All right.
All right. We put this out.
1,
We're getting a time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah.
They dropped one.
We got 6.
6,
7. The dump is
8,
up in his stance
9,
before the bucket comes.
10, 11.
Come on, trip it.
Come on, do it.
13.
Hold it up, gentlemen.
Ah.
It tripped
So
on
we're
14.
only going to
14,
have
it tripped.
3 teams scoring in buckets. We're going to have Freeport 30-11, Belmore 31-05, and Miller Place 32-78.
So we're
going
looking
to
at
have Freeport winning with 32 points.
Congratulations to the Freeport Dead End Kids.
back to back.
Miller
For the
Place with 30.
2017.
Miller Place is going to have 30. Belmore is going to have 17. Seaford 15, and Baldwin with 11. That's going to round out your top 5.
Really, really exciting drill coming down the buckets here.
Of course.
I mean,
And then even not even being an exciting drill, back to back that they got to run.
Freeport.
Yeah, no, back to
And
back. But I mean, it was an exciting drill coming up the buckets.
You had Freeport take the lead early. You had Miller Place fighting the whole time to try to catch
didn't
back
give
up to
up.
them, and they caught back up going into buckets, and then
And
just
did not give
But
up.
the end of the day, the Freeport Dead End Kids are going to be the state champs of 2017 in Old
Yes,
Fashioned.
they are.
Yes.
And they think they blew it with their run.
Yeah, no, they weren't happy.
They were not happy with that because they knew that time. I mean, Miller Place, I mean, could have ran that number seriously in their sleep. The way the set went, their set, Miller Place's set was so much better than Freeport's set.
And you have Freeport. You have Freeport
Justin.
coming off running 2 26s back-to-back weeks, so coming up and running a 30, they were
But
like,
now,
oh, that's not what we want.
But now the other thing, Mr. Doherty, they are 1 ahead, right? They have beaten the record of the Woodlanders for state championships.
I don't know if they did or not. I have no idea.
last year they were tied, and now they are ahead of the Woodlanders.
It could be.
Allegedly.
It could be.
The equipment.
We're going to let Rouse do it
Results
for real.
of the buckets contest. First place, 5 points. Number 1, Freeport. Second place, 4 points. Number 13, Belmore. And third place, 3 points. Number 2, Miller Place.
So,
Results.
we got.
Here we go.
Let's hear Rouse for the official announcement.
In 5th place, With
Here we
11
go.
points, the Baldwin Tomcats. In 4th place, with 15 points, the Seaford Inmates.
Good for Seaford.
Yes, great job.
In 3rd place, with 18 points, the Belmore Ball Breakers. In 2nd place, with 30 points, the Miller Place Extinguishers. And in 1st place,
Here we go.
with 32 points, and the winners of the 2017 New York State Old-Fashioned Championships, the Freeport Dead End Kids.
Good for Freeport.
All right, huge congratulations.
Nice for them.
Goes out
Thank
to
you,
Freeport.
one and all.
Dead End Kids.
Really
Have a
good
safe
job.
trip home. Don't forget, in 2 weeks
Just wanna
is the
say-
New York State Motorized at Hempstead, starting at 9 a.m. on the 19th.
So, for everybody that listened in to last night, Dead End Kids win. They
We're
win
gonna
their
return for the
whatever
50-50
state,
now.
whatever their state championship run is now. The state
Guys, it's the white
champs.
ticket, 50-50.
We're
Total
doing
is
a 50-50.
$360 to the
So it
I didn't buy
doesn't
any, but-
doesn't concern anybody home.
No, all right.
So tomorrow is going to be, I think, John,
Official
mini
time's
state.
gonna pick the ticket.
Everybody's running on the state drill
Yeah.
track tomorrow.
Big day at Hempstead.
If you're
Big
ready
day.
to listen in tomorrow, you're going to
Winning
barbecue.
ticket
You're going
is
to sit there.
05
I'm going to come up on the radio and borrow that
1080.
everybody, by the way. 'Cause
05
I'm not letting
1080.
I'm not letting Paulie and especially Lenny get all the
But
credit for radio.
you know that's what's going on now.
That's
we
a lot
have
of tickets to check, Joe.
we have 2 out of our 3 state championships named: Hageman Junior Gamblers,
know the winner, go
Bayshore
buy the
Junior
trophies.
Redskins, Junior State Champs of the Year. Now we got the Dead End Kids, State Old Fashioned Champs. In 2 weeks, we're gonna have our state state motorized champion crowned. But tomorrow, everybody's gonna be racing on the track that we're gonna be racing in 2
congratulations.
weeks. So
right, hang out there with
tune
us.
in tomorrow and see us tomorrow.
Just as a heads up, that just noticed that the time
We
of
have
the
your
drill did
raffle
get
ticket
switched from
at the door.
11
We have 6
to
prizes
1
to give
o'clock
away.
start.
It's a
The
red
drill
ticket.
start switched from 11 to 1. So make sure you tune in. Make sure everybody gets there. You know, support the host. Go from there, and you know it's going to be.
All right, congrats again to Freeport Dead End Kids and everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in today with me,
36
Justin
pack of
Russo,
Bud
John
Light.
Doherty, Donald
4-1,
Smallwood,
2-1, 6-4.
Phil, guy that killed Roslyn
4-1,
Racing,
2-1,
and
6-4.
everybody else.
Baldwin
Have a
just
good night.
wants to thank everyone that came out tonight.
Yes.
They appreciate it very much.
Did a great
So-
drill. Also,
If you
Baldwin, by the
won,
way,
head over to the garage
just
by the
Great
before
door.
we
host.
cut off, they're looking to put guardrails up here and host a B-truck only drill soon. And they have the guardrails in the back of the track. I meant to bring that up earlier, but these guys are
Next
looking to
door
run
prize.
drills here.
And
Miller Lite.
catch a fast if you're listening in
Ticket
Florida.
number
Make sure you
41,
feed your cat,
21,
and we'll talk to you
94.
later.
Have a good night.
All right,
Congrats again to
guys.
Freeport.
Congrats to Freeport.
2194. What? Next door prize, 2 bottles of wine. Ticket number 412181. 412181. Again, if you have the winning ticket, head over to the garage.